What's up, guys? Orbital Bacon here, back with another live stream. For anybody who's new to the channel, I've got a lot of new subscribers lately. Thank you to each and every one of you. You're all beautiful. But yeah, to anyone who's new to the channel, sometimes I'll do these editing live streams where I'm working on some Transformers clips or Dragon Ball, whatever it might be. I do a lot of work with SwagWave stop motions. And so right now I've got a combiner beatdown going on, and I'm going to be adding some effects to that. Let me catch up with the chat. What's up? We got Bob. What's up, Bob? Battle Frame. Crossover. What's up? What's up, Alexander? Eldest. What's going on, guys? Playing Dark of the Moon? Now I remember Dark of the Moon. I like that because I think High Moon Studios might have done that one, or at least part of their team. I don't know if it was like the full team because that I think came out in between War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. But that was a good game. It was decent. You could tell it was kind of, you know, like the War for Cybertron game with just movie skins. But it was good. But yeah, I know you guys have been watching a lot of footage that I've been editing on this stuff. It seems like, when will it ever be done? I'm really at the tail end. I don't really go in order. I'll do the major effects first, and some of that you've seen on the stream, like when the two Combiner team members that Predacon vaporizes, and I had to make a silhouette of them. That was kind of time consuming. I did one the other day. I think it was offline though. I don't believe I streamed it, where Predaking fires a laser at one of the Combiners and his arm flies off, so it goes like in front of the laser. I had to mask it out. That took a while. But then once all that major stuff is done, then I'll go back and do the stuff that's a little bit easier, like adding in smoke or sparks. I try to save the camera movement for offline because I feel like that's the most boring stuff for you guys to watch. I don't know what's most interesting to you guys. I'm making a lot of assumptions, I guess, based on what I might find interesting. Miss the sound of my Optimus voice. Thank you, Battleframe.
Optimus misses all of you too. All the time. Ever since Bumblebee
took the spotlight. Hold on, let me turn off that beeping. Damn it. Ever since Bumblebee took the spotlight, I've been feeling lonely. Poor Optimus. Uh, yeah, it was High Moon Alexander. Thank you for confirming that. Anyone know when we're gonna get some Transformers games for Xbox backwards compatibility? Well, the thing about that crossover is I believe they did a quote unquote remastered version of the two Cybertron games, or at the very least Fall of Cybertron. I don't know if they've done more for Cybertron, but I know they did a remastered version of Fall of Cybertron for the Xbox One and PS4. And because of that, I don't believe they'll do an actual backward compatibility for like the 360 games. And something I noticed, because I still have my 360, I like playing a few games on there, and I noticed on the dashboard or on the games menu, whatever, if you try to purchase Fall of Cybertron, it's not there anymore. None of the Transformers games are there; they're all gone. So I'm assuming that they don't want people playing them on the old consoles now. They're like, oh, we've got this remastered versions. Play them here. Play them on the new stuff. Buy them again. You know how it is. It's a business. It's a racket. I don't know if it's a racket. That's probably not an accurate description, but it's a business. What are you gonna do? Bumblebee, stop that. Yeah, blame it on Bumblebee. Blame the beeping on. Well, don't. I blame more than the beeping on Bumblebee. I blame everything. Um, orbital rate. Okay, so Bob, you're learning hit film. That's awesome. I've been getting a lot of questions about that recently, which I think is from some of the new subscribers, which is good. Like Swagwave was sharing some of these sample videos, which helps get attention to it, which is the point. We want to get people hyped for the upcoming projects. I mean, that's why I do them. So I know that here comes Optimus. It's an Autobot parade. Um, but I know I've been getting that a question a lot. That you know, how do you use hit film, or what do you use? And if when I tell them it's hit film, they ask, kind of follow up questions. So I was kind of curious if people are actually going out and downloading it and trying it out since it's free. Breakstream's attacking you, Laser? No, he's up in the corner there. I moved him down. He was in the lower right hand corner, but when I watched back the playback footage, I didn't realize that the little OB logo was kind of covering up. So he's up in the upper right hand now. Yeah, Tracks, Jazz, Windblade. It's Autobot Parade. William, what's up, buddy? You return, but not as Galvatron, as Megatron. It's a backwards. Megatron's pull a flip mode. Yeah, when High Moon went on to do like the Deadpool game, and I think that might have been their last game. They might have done something else after that, but it was shortly after that, if not right after the Deadpool game, that they basically got disbanded. Like all the people who work for them went and started working for other game companies or other industries or whatever they wanted to do with their life. Crossover says the editing is looking great. How much longer do we have to wait? I'm getting twitchy. I know, right? Crossover. I'm getting twitchy too. Um, we said by the end of the month, which is tomorrow, which is why I'm up late still working on it. But to be honest, we're still waiting on a couple of voice actors, as well as some of the effects work isn't done yet, because you can see I'm still working here. But if you guys saw Swagwave's live stream, I believe it was just a week ago from today, the first one that he did on Monday, because I know he did one, I think, on Saturday where he was doing the Dragon Ball stuff, but on Monday he was still filming this. So that's less than a week actually, because it was just a week ago he was still filming, so it wasn't actually done. So it's been less than a week that I've had to even work on certain scenes of this entire episode. And then, like I said, we're still waiting on some voice actors. So unfortunately, it's going a little bit later than we planned. We were hoping by the end of the month. It may be first day of August or something like that. Definitely by the end of the week. I don't see it going any later than this Friday. I mean, I would be pretty shocked. because I'm finishing up the effects. Most of the actors have got their stuff done, and I know I'm in contact with it's not like anybody's left us high and dry or anything like that. People have let us know, or been in contact recently enough to where I'm not worried. They're going to get their lines in. So, because I deal with all the voice actors and stuff, and just basically hand them over. I put effects where on the voices that are needed, like when they're robot characters, and then just hand it over to SwagWave. He puts them in the videos. Power of the Primes jazz. Yeah, it's a mix. It's an interesting mix. Yeah, exactly, Laser. It is interesting. You have Xbox 360, Alexander? Me too, man. That's my console. I play the hell out of that thing. Yeah, Bob, you asked me about HitFilm a while ago, so I'm glad that you're trying it out. Yeah, you've been in here since the first one, man. Bacon bro. Do I like the Bumblebee voice in The Last Night? Not really. The one where he's like, Prime, I am your friend, remember me. I don't know. It's not like I can really do a good impression of it, William, but it was just, it seemed boring to me. I like when he has more character. I like when any of them have more. That's why I like Hound and Crosshair so much in the live action movies, because like Hound, he's like, take cover behind my fat ass. I'm like a fat ballerina. Yeah, he's great. John Goodman. I mean, he has so much character, so I really enjoyed, Crosshairs. Just me reporting to me. I haven't watched that one in a while. Malik, what is up? Oh, the waifus, that's for later. That's for later on. After the kids have gone to bed. Bacon bro. Yeah, the Waifu War. Yeah. Rams fan, what's up, man? How's everyone doing? So I think this is where I want my first. Look at that. Look at Optimus off-roading it. Peeling out. Let's see that again. I'm going to add my own sound effects. Alright, I definitely want some smoke peeling up here at this point. Where in the video am I? I think I've zoomed out too far. There we go. Okay. And let's shrink that down just a bit. And it's way too, like, I don't know. Smoke isn't that solid. Let me try that. That kind of works. I might have to still turn down the opacity just a touch. There we go. Oh, you know what I did not do is turn the music back up. You guys have just been having to put up with me the whole time. With nothing in between. How could I? It is an utter travesty. Bumblebee, get the chips. Let's roll out to the convenience store. Bob says he was gonna write, but he just can't wait to be king. I don't know where that came from. I honestly don't. No, I don't think Thundercat's in here yet. He usually shows up at the later streams. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna divide this, because I was thinking about doing one last night, but some other friends were streaming, and I don't like to, not that I'm competing with anybody, but you know what I mean? It's like, if they're streaming, I don't want to stream. In fact, some of them I want to watch. So, like, I just was like, oh wait. I really like how this looks like it's rolling off the tire until that frame. I think I'm going to have to move it, because that looks awesome. It, like, right there, kind of moving over, pouring off the tire. Let's move this down about right there. That's better. Yeah, I like that. And then these guys come screaming around the edge and they're gonna kick up more dust. Excuse me. Wow. Stream's barely started and I already need water. Bucky Barnes is here. Oh, you got a voice role as Scrapnel. And now a bacon stream to continue the Transformers theme. A great day of victory indeed. Yeah, Battleframe, you caught that random reference. I don't know why I did that. It doesn't matter now. It's in the past. To continue with the theme of that random reference. Optimus Prime and Bumblebee are good friends. Yeah, in real life. or whatever you want to call it, this. But in my universe, Optimus doesn't really like Bumblebee because he's stolen the spotlight. And that makes me angry. That doesn't make me a happy Prime. Sorry, my brother knocked over the TV. Whoa, Malik, that's not good. Eldest says, hey, I have a question. Who here has that old Generation Sky Shadow from 2011? Oh, I don't, but I know Crosshairs does because I think that's the figure he uses for Black Shadow that I voiced. He was cool looking. Yeah, Bob says they were good friends. Not anymore. Until that day. Till we're free of Bumblebee. Alright. Think about here. I want it to start fading out. Because it looks weird to still be sticking around. There we go. Always gotta save it. Alex, what's up, buddy? Joe, hey, Joe Studios. Pretty cool day, Battleframe. First roll. Yeah, way to go, Bucky. Congratulations. How do the Transformers get their names, Battleframe? I don't know about, you know, how necessarily how they do it anymore, but I remember one of the behind the scenes features or whatever you want to call it on the DVDs, on the G1 DVDs to be specific. They were talking about how they came up with the names of like Megatron and a few of the others. And like Megatron, for instance, since it was back in the 80s, it was like the Cold War, you know, and people were really scared of nukes going off. It was just something that kind of like invoked fear in people. And you know, megaton is referred to the power. It's like the power scale of a nuke, like a whatever number megaton nuke. And I almost said negaton, like Negatron from Family Guy. But like, so they took from megaton like to measure nukes, and then Tron, because it was kind of, some people say it was just a robot sounding thing, and then some people also say because of the movie, but the movie Tron that came out like early 80s, like 81, 82, but like that movie apparently wasn't successful at the time. It got like a cult following later, so it's like, it could just be coincidence, but like that's where Megatron got his name. And so it's a lot of that kind of stuff, like where back in the day they were just kind of thinking, okay, what's a scary sounding name that would be scary to kids but like still cool for a robot. But like nowadays, I have no idea. Nowadays it seems more like they base the names off their personality, or they base their name off of like some sort of attribute of the car. like or alt mode. I mean, not that they all turn into cars, but you know, like if they turn into jets or something, oh, it's slipstream, you know, or like if they turn into cars, it's like or a truck or something, it's swerve, you know. You know, so that seems to be how they come up with names. But really, it's whoa, all hail M 1000. I'm gonna do mix a combo. All hail those letters. What's up, Cal? All right, let's see how much of the chat I missed out going off on that rant. Oh, you're asking like how they get their names in universe. Ha ha ha. I went all meta. Okay. Yeah, they do, like there's sparks or whatever are like born, I guess. So somebody names them. Isn't there somebody who like oversees the Well of All Sparks and all the birthing of the Transformers or whatever, Cybertronians? I don't know. That's an interesting question. Well, so I went on all that for nothing. How do you watch some YouTuber have the video voice actors? Wait, what? William says, how you watch, or maybe you're asking, have I watched some YouTuber who have video of voice actors of all the Transformers? I mean, yeah, I've watched other YouTubers do voice impressions as well. Because doing voice impressions, it's kind of like, you know, it's like playing music or doing art or whatever. There's techniques to it. So if somebody has a different technique, you can learn from it, you know? So sometimes I'll watch somebody else do it and go, oh, that's an interesting way of pulling that voice off. You know, that's different from how I do it. You know, and so if it's better, you can learn from it. Bob got him after he saw Ascension. Awesome. I almost feel kind of honored. So what are we looking at? We're looking at the Autobots literally rolling out. They are finally rolling out.
It's about time. I can't tell you how many times I've said to roll out, and then it just cuts to nothing. But this time we're rolling out.
Alex says, question, I know your Combiner Wars stop motion takes a couple hours and lots of months, but does it take a couple years to do it? Alex has jokes. Alexander Razorquake says, picture this scenario, jazz tracks.
I don't care.
Let's go. Jazz is looking good in this video. Yeah, he doesn't look bad at all. Malik says he's still beat. I just call him 1K. Maybe the K stands for cat. Alex says, does someone ever oversee something? I mean, it's basically, I don't know if you were in the stream earlier. It's just me and SwagWave. Like, he does all the filming and sound, and I do all the effects and additional edits, like camera movements and cuts and stuff. And earlier I had mentioned that he was actually live streaming a week ago from today, still filming scenes from this episode. So I haven't even had an entire week yet to work on certain bits of this project, which is why I went ahead and started working on Dragon Ball, just to go ahead and get, you know, progress made in that as well. But it's getting done. I think because we did the blackout video, that was the end of June. So basically been working on Combiner Wars all month. So yeah, it's been in production for about a month. Battleframe learned a bit about nukes. There you go. Malik knew what's up. Good question, Rams fan. You probably like stuff like that, the Marvel Legends thing, like the hard to find stuff. Probably just gonna have to find them online. I hate having to pay extra, but you know that's how they get you. Yeah, let me get I'll have Megatron on here. That way he can help distract people while I'm editing in case I get quiet for a while. Give me just a moment, just a moment. Let's see. I don't know what's a good waiting screen. I have no idea. This one's fun. Okay, let's see that. Oh wait, I have to get Discord up. You're on Discord, Kyle? You're on Discord. I'll get that open here. All right. Battleframe says, any advice for using OBS? Yeah, Battleframe. Cause see, okay, so like I said, I started streaming as we were wrapping up the Battleframe. I was about to say your name. I'm looking at your name. As we were wrapping up the Blackout video, like the first few streams, I was doing that helicopter stuff. And that was my first ever, you know, kind of experience with OBS, messing around with it. And since then, you know, I've learned a little bit, but not really that much. I kind of just have kept like the same few layouts and just edited them slightly. But if there's something in particular you want to know, I mean, I'm happy to help what I know. It's kind of like with the special effects stuff. I just experiment and just mess around. Okay, let me get Discord open here. Hopefully Breakstream doesn't invade. I'm sure he will, though. All right. Everybody wants the Waifu Wars. Yeah, I think we're all sick of editing. No, I'm just kidding. It's like, oh, I got to get this done anyway, so I might as well stream it for a bit. But yeah, I wanted to just to talk about that because people in the chat have been asking about it. All right, Kyle, give me just a second, buddy. It's loading up. I had actually closed it down because I think sometimes it causes the stream to lag. So, but it could have nothing to do with it at all at the same time. Who knows? But I'm just I'm just waiting for it to load back up. But yeah, the chat keeps asking about the Waifu Wars. That was something in a previous stream, one of the late night ones, getting into crazy conversations and stuff. And so what I was kind of like the way I have the arcade format set up, where it's just a little window capture of the arcade screen, and it's meant to look like an arcade cabinet. I was thinking about doing something like what do we call it on Discord? It's like the Waifu Cafe or something. So I want to make like a cafe front with one of the, like, classic style signs, like a neon looking sign. And that way it can be like an official format, but it will probably have to be during like the late night streams and stuff, just so, because I would assume that if you're on some sort of live stream later at night, you're fine with the crazier types of discussion. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the music down just so I can hear. That way I'll be able to hear 1K without echo. Echo, echo. Alright, let me find him. Where's he at? Where's he at? Are you ready? Well, I think you missed the call. Or did he? I don't know. We'll find
Not
out.
working now?
Oh, there you go. There you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can figure out something else too. I don't know what I'm doing.
Did I make more problems?
No, not you, man. It's anytime you try to do something on this thing, it just lags.
Yeah, no, it's just like, oh yeah, that's unprofessional. Can I join your stream? But it was just sort of like, man, I love talking about editing.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I do it because that's what I was saying before. I have to get it done anyway, even though it's kind of like late and it seems like we've been working on it forever. It's really just been for this month, but at the same time, we want to get it done, and we're trying to keep these projects coming out at a steady pace. And so I might as well just stream and talk about it while I do it. So
Yeah, no, that totally works because, I mean, I'm really not in film, so I'll questions as you're going about doing it.
all right, let's see what I can close down to try to help the thing not lag. I have no idea. All right. Let's see, editing. There we go. Okay. All right. I don't know. The editing screen should be back on. I don't know if it's gonna lag or not though. But the lag is mostly a problem whenever I try to play a video or play a game or something that needs to be smooth. But editing, it's like, especially on stop motion, it's choppy anyway. As long as you guys can hear us.
Still going?
Are you able to hear? Okay. Cal.
The stream to answer the call, so I was like, whoa. I thought for a second like it paused or something, like I don't know. Hey everyone.
It's all sorts of lag. It's crazy. All right. Is everyone able to hear us as long as they're able to hear us?
Would be like the good thing. Pose.
I don't know. Oh man, they've started the Waifu Wars in the break. Sailor B. All right. Sorry, getting distracted here, trying to catch up on the chat. Okay, Alexander says we can hear you. Okay, well then everything should be fine, and you can hear me. All right.
Maybe not. Thursday.
Oh, am I coming through laggy for you? Damn you, Discord. Well, I don't know who it is, if it's Discord or what. I don't know what's causing it.
No.
No.
I don't know. That make it work. No.
Still having problems?
Then it said Bob said I'm a little quiet coming through. I don't know if it's that way for you or if it's just I don't know.
Well, you should be, because I turned it up, so that's why I'm like wondering, do I need to turn it up more? Or because it sounds like you're not able to hear me clearly. Not the stream, but you. All hail Megatron 1000.
Oh yeah, no, I can hear you clear as day.
Laser's like, this stream on a whole nother level of cool. Yeah, it's. Oh wait, you can hear me just fine.
Oh yeah.
Well then, it should be fine.
It's fine. It's fine, my dude.
I'll have to let me turn it up some more. Give it another shot. All sorts of random notifications. All right, try now. See if you're any louder now. Say stuff.
Say stuff.
Yeah.
Duff.
That should be good. We'll give it a shot.
Alrighty.
All right. Now what's happening?
I
don't know. I might as well. The chat's gone nuts. I can't even remember where I left off.
That's a good question. Where did he leave off?
I'm giving up. I'm just gonna keep editing here. All right. Let's see. So tracks.
Me.
Drive type speed. All right. Let's see. He will have a gigantic or dust wave right here.
Oh, Laser Daz, did he just say MILF?
It's MILF Monday.
Yeah.
Monday, Monday, Monday.
See that going around your waifu cafe. I'm like, oh my Bobby here.
What have we done?
Exactly. I'm just like, there's gonna be like a black hole that appears just through reality. It's like going, oh God, what have we done?
Okay.
Oh man, why has Steam been open?
See, maybe you're lagging.
It could be. I didn't even realize I've had Source open all these.
It was you all along.
Find out that you're actually the problem. Dang it.
All right, I'm digging this. This is perfect. And then it continues to spread out, so oh, that's perfect. Love it when I barely have to do anything.
The best.
The best around. No one ever gonna keep you down. All right, how much longer does this shot go on? Come on. There it goes. All right, now what's happening? Why does this happen? Holy shit. Game over, man. Game
Like,
over. Yeah, Malik.
full 10 seconds where it was just nothing there.
What? Who?
What?
What? All right, Eldest, take it easy, buddy.
Until that day.
All right. That is not the effect that needed to be moved.
Also fun to hang out in. Thank you, Bob.
Okay.
Combiner Wars here, or is this yeah, it's Combiner Wars, right?
It is still Combiner Wars.
I'm just curiosity here. I'm noticing characters that actually is just like just having extra characters.
Yeah, like the Autobots show up. I need to turn this dust wave off. There we go. The Autobots show up, and not necessarily all of them are combiner teams. They have a couple of combiner. They have Computron, Skyrain, and that might be it. I don't know, because they're fighting Abominus and Leo Kaiser.
Yeah, that
There he is. There's some combiners. I was trying to skip ahead.
it just got me curious for a second because I was like, oh, characters that aren't combiners. Is this actually like some other project? I could have also just read the title and saw that it was Combiner Beatdown, but
Combiner Beatdown.
Why do the obvious thing and just look at the title? Really?
Laser asked if we know who Toka is from. I'm assuming from Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul's all right. It's like
That one.
It's like Blade, like Japanese Blade. Like the vampire, half vampire guy that was like hunting vampires. It's kind of like that. Evil.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's like it's an anime, a manga, and there's a live action movie for it as well. And yeah, it's like a similar. Not identical to Blade. It's just a similar premise. It just reminded me. It had kind of like that same feel to it, like vibe to it. But of course, like it's different character personalities and interminglings and things. But yeah, it's pretty cool if you like that kind of stuff. Check it out.
That sounds pretty cool. I'll have to give it a once over sometime.
Kaonis is like, that thumbnail worries me. Predaking grabbing the aerial bot. It almost looks like Predaking is the one doing the stop motion. He's like, playing with the action figure. He's got to pose him just right for the shot.
Like you here, this position now.
Joe Studios asking what I use to edit. It's Hit Film Express, which is free and pretty easy to use. People have asked if you can get it on your phone. Not that I know of. I don't think there's like a mobile app version. As far as I know, it has to be on a computer. But it's free if you want to check it out, Joe Studios. J Squad, what's up, buddy? You make stop motions too? Good stuff, good stuff.
You do.
Yeah, Laser says Tokyo Ghoul's dark as hell. Yeah, it is. It's awesome though. It's good stuff. I usually go for the darker anime anyway. Of course.
Look at this, Chaos. Freddy King gonna be pissed with the falling figures. Yeah.
Oh, Chaos, you were in SwagWaveStream. Yeah, the figures kept falling over, falling down. Were you in the? You saw that? Just were you in the Dragon Ball stream where he straight up knocked Piccolo like off the entire setup like to the floor?
Gosh, did he do that? I might have still been gone, maybe.
It's pretty bad.
If it were me in his position, I did that. A few F words that came from my mouth, followed by a few other horrible words.
Well, that's what people in the stream were saying. They were like, "You're." Somebody left a comment. They said you're surprisingly chill for having a figure falling over. Which I thought the same thing. I'm like, really? Like, I'd be freaking out. Like, gonna have to start the whole thing, or that shot at least. You know, not the whole entire project, but like that shot is gonna have to start over.
Exactly. It's like someone would think my temperament was that of a 5-year-old. If that happened, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, where's your maturity?" I don't have any.
Out the window. Where this figure's about to
Some
go
more
if
F
it
words
keeps
in there.
falling over. Yeah, it was funny. There was one guy, he came in the stream towards the end, and he was just like, he was like, you got the window open, like all this stuff. I was like, oh man, it was funny.
I'll have to check that out sometime. I scatterbrained. It's just like sort of like post vacation. It's
More
not anything.
wins. Figure lives matter. Yeah, Kayana says it was painful to watch. It was, man, because like I freak out when my not, and I'm not even talking about when I'm filming stop motion. I'm talking about just like on my shelf. If I like bump it when I'm walking by or something, and a figure falls over, I'm like, ah! You know, like I can only imagine if you were actually filming on top of that and trying to keep like a steady shot. I would be freaking out, just worried about the figure, worried about the shot, but he just kept chugging along, bumping along. It's all good though.
I I commend him for his absolute patience. He is a saint in that sense, I guess. Apparently, you or I, to World War III.
Bucky said they did make a sick anime version of Blade. I remember that. It was there were like four Marvel anime. It was Wolverine, Blade, Iron Man, and X-Men. And I think I watched all of them. They were varying levels of quality. I mean, they were all like decent animation, but like as far as like the story and stuff, it's like, oh, Red Bull gives you wings. Kiana says he was filming an episode the other day. It came out good, but the figures kept falling. I was so mad. Hotter than fish grease. Robot in grease. That's what I want.
Oh, that
That's what I want to do is because eventually I might get tired, or the viewers might get tired of just editing all the time in these streams. So maybe I'll review some episodes since all these new shows are coming out. Do some live reviews, recaps, and reviews. Laser says when my figures fall, I don't say anything. I just walk away. I absolutely freak out when a figure falls over. Yeah, Battleframe knows the pain. All right.
figures on my desk. A lot of times I'll bump into my desk and all of them always fall off.
And yeah.
Is what is your reaction to that once you do that?
Hmm?
Just out of curiosity here.
Hey, you, come here. Get over here. He's like grabbing this guy. Get over here. Hey, you. I love how he just shrugs him off. Like, get up. Get up. Did he just miss that punch? Was that a. What a whiff. Yeah, he totally missed it. that one connected. Boom. Right there. I don't know. By the time you even see the thing that sparks are gone, I'm not even going to bother. This is like the laziest editing. I'm not like trying to be lazy, but seriously, like where the moment of impact where the sparks would be, his shoulder is in the way, and you know how the sparks only last for a few frames, so
It's just like it's kind of just better just to like not do the sparks. It would just be almost
yeah, it's just
than it's
it would
worth.
yeah it would create way more work than it's worth. You know, a simple camera shake will suffice. So
That or just like the sound effects will make it pretty clear what's going on
well, yeah,
too.
that too. I mean, yeah, that's the other thing to keep in mind is this is all like silent right now. There we go. Put them in where it matters. I don't even. It's probably like I don't. It might be lagging really bad. I'm not sure how the stream is doing. Wait, replay that. Get over here. See ya, Alexander Razorquake. Thanks for hanging out. Bob says he's too upset than he probably should be. I mean, I know I probably get more upset than I should be too when like a figure falls over, but it's like, you know, they're your little treasures. Um, Rams fan asks, "Do we know who something fan 77 is?"
He is good at his stop motions. I don't know, but I'll look him up right now. Let's see what he does.
Yeah. Data links. What is up? Can't stay long. Just wanted to say what's up. Ah, well. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do nothing. And suddenly Computron was there. Hey guys.
Hey guys, what's going on?
We got a drill. Anybody need a drill?
Hey, anybody want to get this drill?
Look at that janky movement. I don't know if I can stomach that. Sorry, I'm like so picky sometimes. Let me see if I can edit some of this out. That. Why does it jump like that?
Oh, and I'm not gonna say I was totally impressed.
You say it again?
I actually looked that guy up, that Piplup fan.
Uh-huh.
First thing I saw of his was from 9 years ago, and I'm like, that's not impressive. But you know, that was also 9 years ago. Let's see how it is.
Um, let's see. A hole
It's
in the
had a
wall.
vast amount of improvement in the last 9 years.
Ninja Hog will take the drill. What's up, Ninja Hog? Oh, Data Links. The other voice in the stream is All Hail Megatron 1000 or All Hail M1K. It's Cal.
It's Cal. Hey,
Hey,
man.
Cal.
How's it going? Ah,
I'm not gonna. Once again, sometimes it's just best to do nothing. It would take so much time to sit here and edit out these janky frames. He's just gonna have to hashtag janky frames.
can we get that hashtag trending?
Oh, oh, look, somebody's getting the drill. Oh, oh, it tickles. Look at him. He's like, oh, you got me.
He's like, "Oh, you got me. Hey."
Hey, hey, what is that? Drill in the back. Surprise. All right, let's see.
I love that. It's like he doesn't even know it's coming. It's like, oh,
He's just
oh, whoa.
he's just standing there minding his own business at that moment.
Someone like coming up and sucker punching you from behind. It's called assault. Where's the
At
police
that
in this
moment,
one?
he knew. Abominus likes the drill.
No.
He's seriously just minding his own business. So I just punched your friend in the face. No big deal. What do you want to fight about it? Ah! That really does look funny. Kiana says we sound like Herbert the pervert. All right.
It is like Abominus actually likes it. He's just sitting there every time he gets it. He's like, oh, yeah, that hits the spot.
He's like a little lower. No, I'm just noticing there's like lights, so I guess I'm supposed to put something in here.
What would you put? Would it be like a.
I would put a tiny. This is I things get used for several different things. It's like making a hot dog. It's it's the part you wouldn't think you'd use, but you use it. And so this is actually a cartoon muzzle flash, but I'm going to use it for an impact because you'll see it's like just the right shape once I shrink it down to fit under his armpit. Watch this. Watch this. You see it? You can already see it has kind of like, whoa, that's too much. It has kind of like a point to it. And if I rotate it, like it, whoa, like that right there. And then I put it right under there. Suddenly I'm Hotel Transylvania guy. And there's the thing is coming out of his armpit. Look, it's in his back. Drill in the back. And then I change this to that. And there you have it. See, it's a quick enough. Watch this. I'll back up the replay. I don't know what's going on. It's too late at night. Alright. Ah, I got the knife in the back. Ah, look at the little sparks are shooting out. And then by the time his arm flies up right there, I'll have proper sparks flying out. Where'd they go? I don't need to put new ones in. I've got ones right here. Right here. Yeah, so I like to, if something looks like something else as far as like these pre-rendered effects go, I always like trying them out just to see if they look good as that thing. So when I saw that muzzle flash, I'm like, well, that kind of looks like the way in cartoons and anime and stuff, like when energy or metal or something like clangs or an energy blast like splashes off the surface. And so I've actually used it a lot. Like especially if you loop them, I think I did it in the Iron Doom, the Iron Man versus Iron Doom video where Iron Man fires that blast. Like Iron Doom was talking all that smack. He's like, "Oh, didn't Ronan just steal your woman?" And he fires the repulsor beam, and Doom turns around and just stops it with his hand. I used a bunch of those cartoon muzzle flashes, just looped them back and forth, like upside down. Like one was upside down, one was right side up, and then boom, 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 and it just looked like the energy was like splashing off his hand. So yeah, sometimes it's kind of fun to multi-purpose effects.
That's good knowledge, actually. I never really would have thought about that. But, I've always been stuck with like such limited of these things. I don't really I'm seeing like Footage Crate. Is that where you got them from?
Yeah, Footage Crate is where I download the pre-rendered stuff from. And they have free stuff, and then they have stuff you have to pay for. And a lot of the stuff I'm using is the stuff we've had to pay for because that's, we're trying to make it look as good as we can. So that's of all the times that I'm like, hey, try out HitFilm, it's free, or try out OBS or whatever people have asked me about. I always try to recommend free stuff as much as I can, which is why a lot of times when people ask me where do I get effects, a lot of times I try to just steer them to YouTube, because if you search like green screen effects or anime effects or whatever you're looking for, a lot of times you'll find YouTube channels that upload these effects that are pre-rendered and have a green screen behind them. But that way at least it's free, because they include a download link in the description most of the time anyway. Sometimes if they're not thinking, they don't put them up there, but most of the times they have a free download link. You can get those effects, and that way it's free, because I try to direct people to free solutions. But if you want to use, if somebody were to say, well, I want to use exactly what you're using, well, then you start with the free version of HitFilm, but then you got to buy a couple add-ons. And then you go to Footage Crate, where they do have some free stuff, but you got to sign up for the paid subscription or whatever, and it unlocks more effects. So there is some money that has gone. That's why when people ask, like, how long does it take, or what all do you have to put into this, it's like, we're not perfect. We're always trying to improve and stuff, but we have put a lot of time, effort, money, passion, energy, whatever you want to call it. We try to put what we can in here, and that's why sometimes I just joke around when I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna put this little thing, because I literally go through here frame by frame and check every little thing. Even if when the video's done, it's on the screen for a split second, people aren't going to notice like that I went in here and made sure that the sparks were lined up just right on the where the drill's hitting, but it makes a difference in the end, because that's when you're watching like a real movie. They've gone in and they've lined up every little thing, because it makes a difference.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I just have to go on rants sometimes.
Oh no, it's a totally fitting rant. It fits in with the topic of editing Transformers stop motion live.
Editing live. Ninja Hog's like, you used my drill. That's right, we did. And Abominus likes it. Kayanis says Abominus was just enjoying life and Kabuchon ruined it. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Editing, it's like making a hot dog. Delicious.
Drill assault. Datalink says Footage Crate is awesome. Yeah, it is. It's good stuff. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm gonna have Discord's popping up on my shiz. Battleframe used Footage Crate once before. How did it treat you? If you sign up for a free account, you can download 5 free effects per day. Oh, well, that's what's up right there, Datalink. So, with patience, you can get everything you need. Because it's not like you need every single thing that's on there. That's a deal right there. Hey,
that is definitely a deal.
What's up, Brian? TF Fan Page 101.
In here? Oh, yeah, there he is. Yo.
TF Fan Page has joined the stream. He's just in time for some hot drill action.
It's funny. I was laughing about it. He joined my stream last night. Ren was like 5 minutes out from ending it, and I was like, "That was funny."
Kiana says he
like,
likes ranting on trash like Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go is fun to rant on, but it's almost like been done to death. I mean, what else can you say? But that's why they gave us that new Titans trailer, to give us new Titans related material to rant on, because that looks like absolute garbage.
I mean, if the first trailer wasn't bad enough, the second trailer.
My word.
Oh, there's a second one now? I didn't even realize. I
think there is. I could have sworn I saw a different one.
I was trying to avert my eyes.
Things where I was coming back from vacation, I was like, okay, mass compilation. What did I miss?
Oh, no.
And there was one that played there that I didn't see before, and I was going, oh, no.
I mean,
it gets worse.
I might have, because I've only seen one trailer. For all I know, it might be the second trailer. It's the one where Robin or Nightwing, whatever, he's like, F Batman, but he actually says it. Like, yeah. So I guess maybe I've seen, I don't know which one I've seen, but it's stupid beyond belief.
I hate it.
Honestly, I'm talking about. But
They
I mean,
ruined my childhood.
they ruined everything.
Yeah, All Hail Megatron 1000 is in here. I guess I should put some sort of like logo or something up on the screen that denotes that you're here too. But I don't
I mean,
know.
it's not necessary. My presence isn't that special.
No, nobody cares. No, I'm gonna
Cares?
figure
You don't see
something
me
out.
crying.
Um, Maybe it's one of these logos. Image 4. Nope, that's Wota. Remove that. Hold on, I'm live editing, but not the stop motion. I'm live editing OBS, but not in front of anybody. That's why I always blank it out because it's like embarrassing.
Embarrassing, Gord.
I'm like, why am I doing this? I don't know. There it is. I found it. I found it. I'm gonna make it gigantic. Look, make it gigantic looking right there. Then now everybody knows. It's so professional.
We only deal in professionalism here.
Hey, Thundercat, what's up? Thundercat is here.
Now it is a party.
Who are the Decepticons? General, like they're non-combiner Decepticons. I don't know if there are any other than Galvatron. You should make stop motion about Computron drilling everyone.
Drillfest 9000.
He's just running down the street like drilling people. It's like, hey,
Com-
hey, dude, hey, dude, hey, dude.
Computron does Dallas.
Uh, that's some insanity. Says, yo, what program do you use? I'm planning on making Transformers stop motion, and now it's good. All I need is a good program. Any suggestions? Yeah, I'm using Hip Film Express. The joke's over here. Let me fix this. No, I'm using Hit Film Express, and it's free and pretty easy to use. Plus, it has a lot of features that some of the like higher end editors typically have. And let's see, where's he? Who's? Oh yeah, here. Should we get Brian on here? Can we handle 3 people, or are you like that? Might be too crazy.
It's too crazy. No, it's all good. No, if you want to bat him in, go for it.
Because I know it can get hectic. Uh, that's why I usually try to like limit it, just because it's so easy for it to get like crazy. But usually,
I think we can manage with 3. We're 3
if it's people I
children.
know. All right, let me catch up on the chat, and then I'll see if I can. We should be able to do multiple people in this call. But yeah, that's some insanity. I recommend Hit Film Express. If you're working on a computer, it's not available. As far as I know, it's not available as like a mobile app. But yeah, if you're working on a computer, check that out. And then I don't know when you joined the stream, but we were talking a few minutes ago about resources where you can find pre-rendered effects like these spark bursts and things that I'm adding here. That are really helpful. You can find there's YouTube channels that upload them. There's websites like Footage Crate that let you download them. So they're all over the place. I love how I've just left it on this shot of Abominus with his hands up in the air like, oh,
It's the drill. I mean,
Goodness.
again,
Goodness, let's not
the world.
be hasty.
Yeah, my bad. T-fan page.
Force of habit. I have no idea.
He's not the
Abominus is
Jedi.
like, oh, this is second date material.
Yeah, just the whole Abominus is like, yeah, sure, just leave it on my most embarrassing shot. Just hold it there. My humiliation. Thundercat has returned from the depths of Waifu Wars. What do you know about Waifu Wars?
The horrible things you must have seen. Just
What? I never knew that Optimus Prime voice actor. Neither do I. Who is he?
Hit Film 4 Express is pretty good. Look up some tutorials. Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of tutorials. Hit Film themselves have their own channel where they do tutorials on just like general effects that the software is capable of. And I mean, I'm using 4. I think a new one might be out. But yeah, I mean, and not just HitFilm themselves. There's other YouTube channels that do tutorials and stuff. I mean, when I set out to do these live streams, they were meant to kind of be as like, hey, let me show you how I do this stuff. But then, of course, it's too much fun to like goof off with the chat, so they devolve into more of a hangout while I just kind of edit in the background. So I don't know how educational they are anymore.
I mean, we've got Breakstream and Waifu Wars, and
Oh, it's great.
brain cells are kind of.
Let's see. What do you use for editing again? It's Hit Film. It's under, if you notice, right under the orbital bacon letters up in the upper left hand. Hit Film. Okay. Let me know when you get back from the store, T-Fan page, and we'll get you in here. That would be awesome. Did you hear of the Teen Titans Go movie? Well, if the original series comes back, that would be great, but that could just be them saying that to get you to go see it. I don't trust anybody.
I don't trust anything when it comes to, Teen Titans Go. They're just going to trap you. It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Akbar.
That's right.
Everywhere I go when it comes to Teen Titans Go.
All right, I'm going to need more than just looping these sparks out. I want like sparks flying out constant stream of sparks. Which I think I have. I think there's an effect somewhere in here that is just a constant spark stream. We're going to find out. Let's see. Spark blast away? Spark blast away! Oh, who knows? It's been so long since I used it. The spark effect that I'm thinking
You
of.
get so many effects. It's like the name of it, or you think you do, and then
Well,
it's like no, it's something else entirely.
And here you can see my pitiful attempt at organizing them. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put all the blood squibs in here. I'm going to put all the explosions in the air, gun flashes, lightning, other powers. I mean, and then of course, did none of it. Look at all of this. I didn't do any of it. I just left it all in the general footage crate thing. So the only thing that's in other are like non-footage, like stuff I've gotten off YouTube.
Exactly the same way I've got some that it's like fighting, people sounds, robot sounds.
Oh, it's terrible.
Things like that, and then like a mass of everything. I don't have the organization of Foot Crate before. It's just whatever the thing is.
Yeah. And the thing is,
wrong.
I have no idea where I left it. It's like this like spark stream almost. It almost looks like something you'd see at like a sporting event, like on a stage where they would have sparks like just shooting up out of the stage at like a constant stream. I had an effect, or have, I mean, I still have it, I just don't know where it is, an effect like that where the sparks are just, spraying out. And I want to put that up here in this armpit, so it just looks like sparks are just pouring out of this constant drill to the back, especially with all these lights flickering that he's got going on. I think that would be great.
That would be kind of cool.
I don't know. Let me.
I don't know if it would be more work I don't know if it would be more work for you, but something else that would be kind of cool is if you can get kind of like an orange glow, like a yellowish orange glow, kind of like there's aside from the
Oh,
sparks, but there's like heat generating off that
heat.
too.
Yeah. Oh.
Asking though, but it would be kind of cool.
Well, see, that's the thing. If I can find this sparky, it's not. Is it Sparks Impact? Sparky aerial, Sparky burst. They need better descriptors. But if I can find the one I'm looking for, I was gonna have to mask out that little armpit back area anyway. So that's a I'll make you a deal. If I can if I can find this thing. If I can find this thing, I'll do it. Look, I found it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's like a big spooter. Big old sparky spooter. It just it just sparks are like look at it. Oh, it's great. It is glorious. All right, well then now I'm gonna have to mask it out, which means I'll have to add the little light thing, which means this is gonna be a whole big multi-effect layered thing. But see, that's the thing. You got to draw out these moments. Is it on the screen for you, Cat?
I'm seeing the sparks. It's just,
You seeing the big spooter?
oh yeah.
Malik says we are
It's like a
smarter
geyser
than
of awesome.
Malik says we are smarter than Professor X. Damn right we are.
Are we? Well, maybe you are. I don't like to assume that I'm smart
I don't know.
above me.
Um, Battleframe learned about nukes. That's right. This is very educational. They should put me on, PBS or something. Put my live streams on Sesame Street because they're so educational for the kids. That's for the kids.
Exactly. Well, we could put the Waifu Wars on Sesame Street.
Yes. Can you tell me how to get to the Waifu Cafe? All right. Is it wrong that I like Dragon Ball more than other nerdy stuff? No, I mean that's like asking, is it wrong that I have a favorite anything? I mean, it's nerdy stuff is nerdy stuff. I mean, it's whatever you like. I mean, to be honest, like my top interest kind of fluctuates. Like it goes from thing to thing. Like there are, I've always been into Marvel, like as far back as I can remember. Same thing with like Ninja Turtles, like that. At my earliest childhood memories have Batman, Ninja Turtles, X-Men. So I've always been into that stuff. But sometimes I'm more into Batman, like I'm real, into Joker and Harley and, all the Batman rogues gallery, and then sometimes I'm more into X-Men, like with Magneto and, Apocalypse and all that kind of stuff. And, I've definitely been on Transformers kicks before. I mean, that's what, like when I started my YouTube channel, I was hardcore into Transformers, collecting, doing all the voices and everything. And currently I'm into Kamen Rider, like tokusatsu stuff, the stuff from Japan where it's like Super Sentai, Godzilla, Kamen Rider, that kind of stuff. And that's what actually got me doing effects, was because as cheesy as that stuff looks, that was the thing. Was I'm like, oh, look, yeah, it's cheesy, but I think I know how to do that. I'm gonna give it a shot. And when Swagwave and I did the Kamen Rider stop motion, I was able to recreate some, not every single one, but a lot of the effects from the show, near perfect. I mean, they're not perfect, but it was there, and I was real happy with that. So yeah, it's just it goes from stuff to stuff. So if you're into Dragon Ball right now, which I forgot, I shouldn't leave that out too. I've had a Dragon Ball kick. I've got a whole shelf on my bookshelf of figures of Dragon Ball stuff. So yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with that at all, Thundercat.
No, speaking of like starting out with like hardcore Transformers, I was the same way where I started out hardcore Transformers because honestly I didn't know about a lot of stuff. I only really knew about the Transformers stuff on YouTube. Transformers. I got myself typecast into it because of that.
Yeah, right. That's easy. That's easy to happen. It's easy to have happen.
I didn't really spend a lot of time on the internet. It was sort of like I jumped in like instead of jumping in like feet first, I kind of jumped in head first into YouTube, and I was like, oh yeah, look, Transformers. I don't research anything else. Let's just first thing I found.
All right, so let me know when that shows up on your screen, 1K. Like, This is pretty cool. It's like shooting out. I'm gonna have to mask it out, like you said, and I'll put a glow in there because that the glow will actually hide that little. I'll blur it too a little bit with the mask. I'll do some feathering of the edge, but it's basically gonna look like these sparks here. I'll back it up a little bit so you can see. Let me back that frame up, and oh man, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to mask it out for those initial frames, but that looks great. The sparks flying out. Oh, drill to the back. Spark spooter.
You're right. The spark spooter is that was a good idea.
See, that's what I'm. It's like I just saw it. I think that was one of the things. Yeah, because I got it from the footage crate folder. So that was one of the things that I saw in footage crate. And looking at it, I'm like, what am I ever going to use that for? But it just looked cool, and you never know. Like you never know if it looks cool to you. Download it, grab it. You never know because like when I was doing like the Dragon Ball stop motion or the Godzilla stop motion, anything that has had like energy beams, characters or figures, whatever that were charging powers up, you know, and like there were like energy balls and stuff like that charging up. Um, there's all sorts of random stuff that was not meant necessarily meant to be used for that I have found on like footage crate or whatever that you just kind of layer them together and they end up like that shot where in Planet Hulk where Thor calls the lightning down and that giant lightning blast strikes Hulk and all the energy waves are flying out and like the screen's going crazy and everything. I mean, part of that was because SwagWave had the blue lights like flashing, but I took like a couple of different lightning effects, a magic spell effect. It was like this weird magic spell effect. Some splash. They were like I think they were called anime splashes that weren't even necessarily supposed to be electricity, but it was just all sorts of different things. Layered them together, changed their size, shape, and color, and they ended up looking like this giant lightning bolt, striking down on Hulk and Thor. So yeah, it just experiment. That's one. If people were asking advice, that I think it was there's some insanity or that's some insanity was asking for advice earlier. That's another thing I should have mentioned aside from what editor to try out was experiment. Go crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the same in After Effects because that's really kind of the only way to learn it. Is just experiment, play around, see what you can come up with.
Exactly. Okay, I'm getting way behind. Gotta go. Thundercat. All right, man. Hopefully, you can hop in either at the next stream or whenever we do the Waifu Wars. Take it easy though, buddy. Let's see. Spark Blast. Oh, way! Spark Blast. That's a Transformer name right there. Somebody needs to be named Spark Blast. Like, we got Breakstream, but it seems like I've been able to kick the lag for the most part. So now we need another mascot to do battle with him. Maybe it could be Spark Blast. He's the one who's kicking the lag out.
He keeps the lag in check.
Yeah. Battleframe says, I didn't know you did sound effects too. I thought it was just voices. I mean, I've done some sound effects. I've made a few custom ones just when it's like something I need real specific. Like when Magneto was doing his powers in the X-Men stop motion, I actually made that weird like sci-fi hum. I took a generator, the sound of like a giant generator. I got it from like Freesound or something. Somebody went to like a power plant or something and recorded like that huge turbine generator, and I took that and then I put it in like Audacity and put a bunch of effects on it, like a flanger, I think. What was it? There were I can't remember. It might have just been like delays and echoes that made it sound robotic, but yeah, basically made that sound from scratch. So every now and then I'll make some sounds too, but not nearly that much. That's why I don't really ever mention it. And of course I do voices way more, so don't really ever mention.
Effects is pretty cool though. I love doing that. I used to try and I would go down to the shooting range because I used to be there all the time and just like randomly pull out my phone, start recording, even though you're not supposed to. Because I'm like, man, when am I ever going to get all these HD sound effects? I'm going to have to pay for these. Bull crap. I'm just going to here and break the rules, get some gunshots.
Yeah. This is Rams fan says Sonic has always been his number one, but he does go for Transformers. Rams fan, that makes me think like a Sonic stop motion would be pretty cool because like with the effects that you can pull off in this stuff now with like hit film, or if you're using like Adobe or whatever, like is more than capable. But yeah, stuff like that with like the motion blur, you could do some cool stuff with Sonic or any speedster character. Really, I've been waiting for a speedster character to show up in one of our stop motions, whether it's the Flash, Quicksilver, or if we ever get to Common Rider Part 3, there's a couple of rider characters that have like speedster powers, and I think one of them will be in that big battle royale that's going to be in Part 3. But Swagwave was not necessarily thrilled with the performance of Part 2 because it didn't get as many views as Part 1 or as a lot of our other stop motions for that matter. But it's still done better than some of our other stuff like the Punisher and Elsa Bloodstone and things. So I was fine with it. Plus we got paid to do that with an ad, but he was like, no, unless it does better, he doesn't want to do Part 3. I'm like, oh man, because we're like one of the few people that even do any sort of Kamen Rider stop motions, much less good ones. Not to like toot our own horn too bad, you know.
Exactly. It's like not to toot our own horns and to diss everyone else, but get good scrubs.
Right.
Exactly. It's funny that you would mention Sonic though. That guy that I was looking up earlier, the Pup Lippin fan 77 guy. He actually that's all he does is Sonic.
Interesting. See, I wonder with with decent animation and effects, I think a Sonic stop motion could be entertaining.
It looks like he puts like a light motion blur on just like regular movement, and then it gets really heavy when they're like doing the spinning and whatnot. And I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool.
Okay, I see. I can dig that.
9 years, that guy made a drastic difference.
Jeez. Hey, Tailgate, what's up, buddy? Oh, Ziggy, what's up? Mad Monk Ziggy. He says before he clicked, he thought it said combiner breakdown. I mean, that might as well be. Look at this. Look at this screenshot. Rams fan says he does Sonic's stop motion. Awesome. Mad Monk Ziggy says elaborate on War Buds. I think they're teaming up. They're creating partnerships for the Waifu Wars. They're creating war bonds. They're creating war bonds for the Waifu Wars.
They're gonna be a hard thing to survive. They really are.
Yeah, Tailgate says we should use Quicksilver, which I would love to use Quicksilver. And Bob asked what's going on with him in our universe, and I'm not sure because I know that Swagwave had done a couple of X-Men stop motions before I came on board and started helping him write the script because I actually wrote that or kind of like shadow wrote. It was originally written by Jellyfish, but he messed a few plot points up, so I came in and kind of like rewrote it. But I did that X-Men stop motion and I had some ideas for where it would go, and so Swagwave actually asked me to write the next 3 X-Men stop motions that we were going to do, and I would love to bring Quicksilver in there. Oh my goodness! So I need to ask him if he's killed him off or anything like that because I know he's killed Professor Xavier off. So,
oh man, has he really?
Yeah, he did. That's one thing I asked him when I was writing or outlining, I should say, the plot for the episodes that I was going to write that are going to continue from that Sentinel attack. One that we did was who can I use, and I didn't ask about Quicksilver, but I specifically asked about Xavier, and he said, "Oh no, I killed him in an earlier stop motion." I'm like, "Oh man."
Yeah, well, he's not making it easy for you then.
Yeah, Ziggy and Tailgate both say more Kamen Rider, and I agree. I really hope that he'll agree to do more because that second one, especially. I mean, I'm don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with how the Ryuki one came out, and it's almost at like 200,000 views. It's doing great. But the second one, I'm the most proud of because it incorporated every technique I think I've learned at least up to that point when that video was made. I did masking, pre-rendered effects, custom effects, like drawing them out from scratch. Built, there was that energy pineapple fireball thing that I actually made, from scratch. The green screen, like the chroma key stuff where Hongo was riding the motorcycle and he rode like towards the camera and I had the perspective of the road and the 360 shot where he's spinning around, and he was actually, I should do like a side-by-side comparison of that, because he's just standing there by himself spinning, and I actually had individual shots of all the other riders front and back, and I blurred out the back shots when they were closer to the camera to give the perspective, and had them timed to his rotation. So that whole 360 shot where all the riders are standing around him was just fabricated basically. So I'm so proud of that video that I really hope that he wants to do another one, because those push my effects skills to the limits, and I always learn new stuff when I'm working on the Kamen Rider video.
Doing like a damn good job with them. Really, you're still maintaining that kind of like anime style to it, and that's really like the best thing you could do with those.
Thank you. Oh, speaking of, did you like the Vegeta power up? Like, I tried to make that look really anime.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was, you got it, anime stuff.
Yeah, right. Bucky says he loved the Punisher stop motion, and Elsa Bloodstone was great. Not anyone even does remotely anything with her. And Bucky, that is why I wanted to do the Elsa Bloodstone one. It was for our Halloween special, and I believe, I don't think that we did a Halloween special the year before in 20. Well, no, wait, maybe we did.
No, that was the Marvel Zombies one.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think, how old the Marvel Zombies, if it was 1 or 2 years old. But yeah, the Marvel Zombies was the first time we did an official Halloween special. And so we were batting around the idea of continuing Marvel Zombies, but it was so good as, like, you know, on its own. You know how sometimes sequels can like ruin a story or whatever. So we didn't want to do that. So we looked into other, you know, like horror type stuff, and at the time that 5-pack of figures had just been released. It was the A-Force, so it was I believe it was She-Hulk, Singularity, Elsa Bloodstone. Oh man, I'm gonna forget the other two. Oh man, I want to. It's not Moon Knight, because that's the guy. That's like the crazy Marvel Batman, but her name might have had Moon in it, like Moonbeam or something like that. I can picture her, the way she looks in my head, like her hair and outfit and everything, but I just can't remember her name. And then the other one, I can't even remember at all. Maybe it was Dazzler. I don't know. I don't even remember who the 5th one was. But it's inconsequential. The point is, this was a 5-pack of figures of the A-Force. And we were looking around, and Swagwave was actually looking at some of the Marvel Universal monster. Like there was like the werewolf Captain America, and I think it was back in the Toy Biz days. They had made a few other Marvel like monster figures, or the Universal monsters within the Marvel universe, like Dracula, stuff like that. And he was thinking about using that, and I saw the A-Force pack, and I said, dude, check out Elsa Bloodstone. I don't, you know, I only know a little bit about her. I know enough that she's, you know, in that that realm of like horror stuff. She's some sort of monster hunter or something like that. And but I knew that nobody used her, like Bucky said. Nobody does anything with her, so let's have Elsa Bloodstone go and hunt down these monsters. And he loved the idea. He went and got the figure like immediately. ordered it like right away. And then from there we just kind of developed the idea of, like, you know, how the story would play out. But no, I'm glad that you like that one, Bucky, because I love that Elsa Bloodstone video. That's another one. In fact, that Vegeta video that I just mentioned, if you notice, there's a scene from that Elsa Bloodstone video in the end bumper where I'm kind of just showing off my little effects clips, because that was one of the ones I was really proud of, where she jumps up and slices all the goblins and stuff. And Tailgate, the other guy is All Hail Megatron 1000. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I'm talking over you too much, man. My bad.
Great. It's all good. Still your stream. I understand that. I'm all good.
That's the habit I have of just going off on rants and rambling and stuff, so I don't mean to talk over you, but yeah, the other guy in here is All Hail Megatron 1000.
Was Tailgate?
Yeah, Tailgate was asking. Tailgate says he wants Figure Arts to release the Rider Beasts already. Wait, which ones? That they had for all the Riders? Really? I didn't know that, Tailgate. Like, so you're saying they're going to release them? They're just not out yet. I didn't even know that. The last thing I saw was when I think it was like the pre-orders have gone up for the renewal, the Shinkocho or Shin. I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure, but it's the renewal version of Wizard. And I know it's not everybody's favorite series, but I love Wizard, especially the design. And I have the figure arts release, the first one with the weird proportions, and this one looks so amazing. It has the cloth cape, and I don't have the money for it, but I got to figure out a way to get it somehow. Luckily, it doesn't come out till November, so I have some time. But I saw that Cronus from Xaid, and then the most recent one that I saw is that got released or revealed or whatever was the figurized build kit for Kamen Rider Build. And I'm like, oh, it's so perfect because he transforms with like Gunpla runners forming around him. So it's like basically after you're done building him, you have the parts you need to make his henshin scene. So like I'm super hyped for that, but you know it's so much to keep up with. And I swear if they come out with an Evolt SH figure arts, whether it's the Cobra or the Black Hole, basically anything as long as it's not the Grand Dragon or Rabbit. I mean, Dragon and Rabbit both looked fine, but they were the like most boring forms of Evolt to me. If they do Cobra or Black Hole, oh, I'm gonna have to like sell some unused body parts or something.
Exactly. It's like, how many kidneys do I have, and how can I sell them?
Yeah. So pineapple energy. All right, what else? I'm getting so far behind. I'm going off rants, like especially uh, ranty tonight. You know,
I mean, wrong with it.
sounds like I need a water break. Uh-oh. I think I do need a water break. Got to summon the water though. Delicious. I did need some water. Throat was getting scratchy.
Oh yeah.
Wota! Battle frame, man, cracks me up. TF Fan's back. Rantimus Prime.
Rantimus Prime is back again. Transform and ramble out.
Hey, there's another what do you call him? Like mascot for your Rantimus Prime.
Yeah. Breakstream's about to have some competition. We got Spark Blast, Rantimus Prime. Oh, let me so can I add people to this call? It says I can add friends to the direct message, but can I add people to the call or do we have to get into like a server thingy? That's a good question. Uh-oh. I might have just kicked him out. Here we go again. Hold on, everybody. Uh Okay, for some reason it's not wanting to work. Let me go back. Okay, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, that wasn't working. So let me try something else. Um there's got to be
Um, there's a way to do it. I just gotta figure out how to do it.
yeah, there's got to be a way.
One of these I'm looking at it now. There's like a group conversation I was in with some people, and I know we all called at some point. So
is he not on my friends list?
make the group. You can.
Yeah, I
Like,
think I
start
have to
calling
like
it.
add him in here. Oh, Tailgate just posted a picture in the Discord of the Rider Beast from Ryuki. Sorry, I'm getting distracted now, man. Oh my goodness, Tailgate. All right, hold on. Trying to get Tiafan in here. Um, let me send him a friend invite. Maybe that's. I thought we were friends. Um, add friend. There we go. Okay. And because then that way, I think if once you add him into the message
Like
group
that,
that
you
we're
can
in,
add friends.
yeah, then
to
we can like
DM.
that start. Yeah, Bob says that's what, or yeah, Bob says that's what we do. Tailgate, I see it. Oh my goodness. Um, Rams fan says, "Who is your favorite Transformer?" I'll let you answer that one first, buddy.
My first favorite Transformer,
Uh huh.
because he's a perpetual bastard.
Who? Okay, I think he's in here now.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Brian. Brian, hi.
Hi, how you doing?
All right.
All right.
Okay, so I don't even know if I should try editing anymore. I'm going to be super distracted.
And then some pepper spray.
That's what Abominus wish he had, was some pepper spray to keep Computron from drilling him in the back.
I would love it if there was a Transformers episode where the humans introduce Optimus Prime and the Decepticons to pepper spray, and that was just the war for the rest of the season. Until the season finale where they find out what tasers are, and that's the cliffhanger.
Here's your pepper spray and your whistle.
Really intense, serious. My weapon of choice, pepper spray.
Don't forget your whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. We cut to a rear view.
Freedom is the right to pepper spray. Let's see.
All right. I won't need to mask that part, so let's back it up. So what have you been
Back
up?
that ass.
What have you been up to, T fan page?
I have been just doing my normal stuff. I had my grandma's birthday the weekend, and it was warm, and it sucked. Like, not her birthday part, but like the weather.
Yeah.
I'm just not
Also the
used to
birthday part.
birthday was fine. My dad the day before when we're setting up made a joke. I can't remember what led to it, but he put up his phone like the bat signal, and all of a sudden a bat comes screaming at him. Like, you could not time it more perfectly. Just a bat signal, bat. And then it flew back into its, I don't know, cave, I guess. Freaked us all out. I said, do it again, do it again.
Language.
The odds of that.
That's one of those bad language words.
Are we gonna get demonetized? Oh.
No, I'm not even that good.
Mother of Primus.
If I can make it with my dumb contents.
Wait a minute.
Sure.
Wait a minute. Speaking of, hold on, because I mean, I'm not that worried about it because I'm not monetized. But that did remind me. Congratulations, approaching congratulations. Or have you hit 10K yet? Have you already hit it?
I have not hit 10K.
You're close as hell, though,
yes.
right?
Social Blade, which yeah, sadly I watched that Social Blade thing. Says that it might be mid-August is when I might hit 10K.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's a couple weeks away.
Here's hoping, fingers crossed.
Fingers
Hopefully
crossed.
I don't pull a James Gunn.
Oh yeah. Next thing you know, it's like, oh man, that one thing I tweeted 10 years ago.
Oh, I'm fired from my own channel.
Why?
I can't direct
Congratulations.
Transformers Misfortune anymore.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to
Most hated enemy.
redo the format here just so people will know who's in the stream. And
You got beans and cream.
we got it all.
Come to the channel. We got beans and cream. Mix them up, make them good. Just like Mom and Daddy used to make.
Delicious.
Good protein.
Beefy.
Now with 30 minutes of bonus content.
For some reason that Chef Boyardee commercial from the 90s, this guy's like, beefy. He's got the sauce all over his face.
Oh my god, that sounds creepy.
Right? Oh, I found the Waifu Wars picture. There's some live editing. I can do some live photoshopping of the Waifu Wars logo. That'll really get the numbers in. The viewers. This is what the kids want these days.
You got Photoshop in a little bit of Logan Paul in there.
Oh jeez. No, thank you.
Oh no.
No.
I would unsubscribe.
No.
No. Mr. Peter Griffin, no here.
What?
You needing lemon pledge.
Oh my goodness, this is taking too long. Alright, let me just type it in the old-fashioned way. So lazy.
With the typewriter.
Ching.
Oh, that would be great. Welcome back, Crosshairs Prime.
Welcome back.
And Breakstream is here too.
Ah!
Beefy, it's what's for dinner.
Dark of the Moon Shockwave.
Banned for life. Alright, I'm trying to find a picture of your page or your banner or something that I can display here. It won't.
I could probably find one on my computer.
Yeah, would you mind, sir, posting it in the Discord?
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Yes, sir. Please. Okay, what was the other thing I was supposed to do? Oh, yes, that's right. Let's see, we got, I don't even know who else we got in here. Bandanded. Bandanded for life.
Boy, you've been bandanded. You've been bandanded. I tell you what.
You know, I tell you, oh, look, this is a pretty picture.
In Mother Russia, we ban you.
In Russia, well, no, wait. YouTube bans you here. Let me think.
In Russia, we unban the band.
Hammer bans you.
We ban hammers. We only use screwdrivers.
Driver screws you.
Our tools aren't very. We're not that good.
Wait a minute, not so good. All right.
We pour vodka on it.
Oh, goodness. All right, I've got it. I have some semblance of a thing here. I don't know what's going on anymore.
With our wizard powers.
With our wizard powers combined.
My God. I need to apologize beforehand in case I slip up with a naughty, naughty word.
Oh, am I gonna have to go Captain America on you?
I promise I won't say the Z word. Zootopian. Oh!
Bandanded for
Oh,
life.
you went there.
Oh.
Bandand. Oh, cool. It's all. Wait, where is it? Why isn't this working?
It's right behind you.
Silly boy.
Ooh, child.
Things are gonna get... Tell him about the dance off to save the universe. Alright, this is cool because it's like transparency. It's all transparency. I like it.
So if you got some transparency, you know you're done right.
That means I'm gonna put it right here on this thing so you can seize it.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Alright, did I pop the chat out yet? No, it's not popped out yet.
Hi, I'm Tailgate.
If Battleframe is still in here, then this is... Oh, wait, no, never mind. You can't see what I'm doing. Because he was asking earlier about how, like, OBS advice. Any girl from Kamen Rider is the worst girl? I don't think so, Malik. You haven't seen... Oh, my goodness. Where do I even start? Kiva Little Sister, Queen, Queen 2. That's just from Kiva. Okay, let me go. There's Poppy. Well, Poppy's just in it. Oh, Forze. Oh, my goodness. Forze is a gold mine of
Oh my.
waifus. Kamen Rider
I
waifu.
just realized
What?
that Judy Hopps is an animal, anime, animated girl.
What?
I just realized that Judy Hopps is an animal, anime, animated girl.
That's too much. I can't handle it.
The CPU is on fire.
It's on fire. Alright, add this.
Put it out with more waifus.
Add this thing right here. Add this.
Throw a waifu pillow on that. I almost called it pudding, but it's not.
Throw a waifu on that pudding.
Oh my. That's some sexy pudding you got there.
Pudding.
Want to rev your heart?
Oh, look at that.
Mr. J, you want to rev your Harley?
I found a way to make this look interesting. Look at that.
I will when it shows up.
I'm so excited. Oh yeah, it'll take a minute. There's a little bit of a delay. Just a bit. Just a bit.
Stream's kept within reason today.
Yeah, it has. It has. It's been behaving. I can dig it. Ooh,
Oh, that's not bad.
The chat's probably unreadable, but that's as I don't feel like messing with it.
I almost feel like we should put like a fake ad in the corner.
Yeah. Cheesy poofs.
Jeez.
Buy yours today
Oh,
before Bumblebee eats them all. That little bastard.
Wheeljack's toasters. We promise it won't explode.
More than once.
Yeah, more than once. Make some toast. Throw it at your enemies. Make bagels.
Oh yeah, peachy energy.
Yeah, Marika. She's a best girl. Although I think Maya from Kiva would be my favorite tailgate.
Nice tambourine.
All right. I don't. I've lost my mind. I don't even know what planet I'm on anymore.
Is that the Takara Computron?
It sure is.
Damn, I need to get Computron. I'm upset that that was like a box set exclusive thing.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep making the figures that they know everyone. It's like, are they afraid they wouldn't sell if they didn't make them exclusives? Because remember, Wild Rider, the Minosaur, the missing Minosaur limb,
Yeah.
and Blast Off, freaking Blast Off, man.
Well, Blast Off was just kind of like a lazy thing, but I think I think with Wild Rider, they want to, because if you look at the Stunticons and mainly the aerial bots, um, they're mostly just like the same vehicle. For the longest time, I thought, oh, like the aerial bots were all a blur to me.
Mm.
So I thought, okay, throw in a helicopter, that's not bad. Actually, it's not the first time an aerial bot was a helicopter for Superion. There was the Power Core Combiners. There was the I think it was a Micromaster setup. Um, but I mean, not that I don't get why people were upset by that. It's just I wasn't really annoyed by it.
Right.
So I think it was just because if they were all the same character, or not the same character, but they all had the same look, kids wouldn't be that interested because, oh, it's just the same thing. Oh, it's just the same thing. Oh, it's just the same thing. You know, because it's the same reason why the Age of Extinction Dinobots were all the different colors, is because parents are going to be like, oh, that just looks like that. Just get one of them. You know.
No, that's it. That's the whole point. Like it's like they know the fans will get it, but yeah, I guess they're thinking, oh no, it's business venture or whatever.
I feel like some people forget, oh, they are kids' toys after all, you know?
This one's beautiful. Um, yeah, like I don't know, but that's why I think the third party figures still exist. Because I mean, think about how many years now that third party companies have been around. Some of them, the same companies have been around for a while now, and
Yeah.
even with their pricing and everything, is because there is that market, for the more detailed or accurate, whatever. Even though they're third party, they have to be somewhat inaccurate just by nature, but.
I remember that we started off with a few. We had the Ultra Magnus upgrade set for the Voyager Classics one, and then we had the Devastator, and then we had like other things like there were a couple of other figures, but mostly they were upgrade kits or weapons and stuff like that, just sprinkled around.
Mhm.
And now it's just all a blur to me. Like I can't remember any of them.
Let's see. I'm catching up on the chat real quick. Let's see. I think where I left off was up here. They were kind of still doing the Waifu Wars thing. Let's see. Psylocke, yeah. And T fan page jumped in with Velma. Okay, yeah. I won't argue with that. Nadeshiko is best writer girl. Yeah. Mad Monk Ziggy. I think you might be right. Nadeshiko is best writer girl. Battleframe likes the setup. Tailgate. I did check the Discord. I'm sitting here drooling over those pictures right now. The Figman for Life says, big fan of your work. What are you using to edit? I'm using HitFilm 4 Express to edit, which is free.
It's awesome. I love it. But that's coming from a guy that used to use Windows Movie Maker, so it's not really a great comparison.
Oh
but
my
yeah.
goodness. Well, no, yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like for free software, you can't really go wrong with it because it can it can do a lot.
And you know what's funny is I actually got the upgrade ones, the HitFilm Express 20, I think it's 17, and then the one that's just called HitFilm Express. But I still go back to HitFilm 4 for some reason.
I can't believe you're saying that because when I watched like some of the videos and stuff about the new one when it was being released, and it wasn't grabbing me with like the things that they had changed. I know it's supposed to be, updates for the better, but I've just gotten so used to 4 and I was like,
that's exactly the reason why. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like I've gotten so used to it and I don't need any of those updates. So I'm just going to stick to 4.
The only reason why I use the other ones is because I can actually do 4K on that. That's pretty much it. And I use that rarely.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. But yeah, let's see. That guy's name was Figman for Life. Yeah, I would recommend trying out HitFilm. As far as the effects, sometimes I have to draw my own or create my own. with editing tools like masking or taking a picture of something and making it look like something else. Or sometimes, like in this case, I'm using pre-rendered effects with these sparks and stuff, where you can either get them from YouTube channels or websites like Footage Crate, where they just have like a collection of pre-rendered effects. And something I was talking about with All Hail Megatron earlier was don't be afraid to experiment. Like I was showing, because he was asking like, oh, what are you going to use for that initial impact when the drill first hits him? And I was like, oh, I'm going to use this cartoon muzzle flash. And it's like, cartoon muzzle, like for gunfire, what? But it actually worked because it was the right shape, and it kind of spread out like an impact, like an energy impact. And so yeah, just experiment with stuff. When it is my rule of thumb, like when people ask how did you get into effects, I just like making stuff that looks cool. So if you see something,
Yeah, I actually have had it for probably 2 years now. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh no, go ahead, go ahead. I ramble on so much.
I've had it for about 2 years now. I'm still finding new stuff. The one thing that I do recommend is looking up tutorial videos. And there's this one about how you can make it look like it's from a VHS tape from the 80s or something like that. And it looks so awesome, and it's fun to do because it looks nostalgic. It's awesome.
Yeah, love that kind of stuff. And I love it. See, I love that kind of stuff. So I'm glad that you're into that as well. So yeah, it's yeah, you just experiment, try stuff out, see what looks cool, and combine things like haha, doing combined wars, but combine effects, like layer them on top of each other. That's what I did for that Vegeta project to achieve like that aura effect, and when all the smoke and stuff was flying around, when he's powering up all the lightning. I use,
and the mask tool is important too.
Oh yeah, I mean you see, I'm using that right now. Do you see that's what I'm doing right now to have this spark come from under his arm here, since he's drilling him in the back there. So yeah, the mask tool is key, very key.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Adobe stuff too. But I gotta say, you guys are like a whole bunch of like free pitches from you guys. You guys should charge for this, seriously. I mean, you're kind of selling me on hit film. I've always been Adobe because that's what I have to use for work. But
I've heard Adobe's better on some things. But what I will say is this: my logo that I have in the intro, where everything's moving and the eyes rotating and the light flares up and everything, and the logo at the bottom, did that all in Hit Film 4.
Nice, so, nice.
It is simple, but I had to take apart the logo pretty much and then put it all back together. And I had to make sure that the eye was a separate thing, where it was centered, so that I can have that rotation without messing with too much. But yeah,
that's awesome.
There's so much, like you can, if you have one layer doing something and you want the other layer to follow it, you can use tracking. Or there's a thing on the side, I can't remember what it's called, where you got the layers right there, where you can match it up to where whatever one layer is doing, the other layer will follow.
I think it's called parent layer or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. And it's so helpful. And like it's funny you were talking about like the motion tracking and stuff, because that's something I'm still like kind of getting the hang of, but I can see like how it would be, incredibly helpful. And you were talking about how you used hit film, just using hit film to make your intro, like your page intro and everything, because and that was what I was saying before about like just experimenting. Like you said, you just took the individual pieces, you cut up the shapes that make your logo and just kind of like moved them around individually. And it's something that the software that HitFilm is capable of doing that maybe certain other, like certainly Window Movie Maker can't do.
Oh yeah.
And as long as you can like kind of envision it, you can probably pull it off with this software. I mean, like that's what I think T Fanpage was saying to you, Kyle, about like if you've already got Adobe can do everything HitFilm can and more, so you can probably, you're probably good. But to me, it's the user interface. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah, something I think I would love to get into. Again, I've never been able to because of work. Work's like, oh, you have to use the professional stuff, HitFilm, or not HitFilm, Adobe and Final Cut.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I really do like what you're describing, like with the simplistic user interface with that, because like my own personal software, it's called Magix, but it's pretty basic, but it's also kind of like dummies. Simple. It's like one click.
Sometimes all you need is a simple editing program. Like you don't need it to be like totally fancy or anything like that. Sometimes something simple just to get the job done, and also it doesn't hurt your computer too when you're doing like one thing with it. So
That's what Adobe's horrible with. Like you decide, like, oh hey, I just kind of want to put a lens flare just somewhere.
crashes.
My computer decides that it doesn't like Adobe anymore.
Oh, thank
when
you
I do
for
that.
reminding me. You just said lens flare, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to put that little light in there, that glow. He's got that glow. Oh man, good stuff. I'm probably so far behind on the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
I just want to say beforehand, before you go back to the chat, make sure that you save between masks, between doing the tracing.
Oh yeah.
Because sometimes if I go back to it or do something, sometimes HitFilm just crashes on me. So
It might.
I just want to make sure that you don't lose anything.
Oh no, I appreciate it. It might be hard to see up in the screen where I've got the display capture set up, but I have been saving it every few keyframes because that terrifies me. Yeah, like what you're describing terrifies me if that were to happen. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm like, it's a habit. It's almost like autopilot. I don't even think about doing it when I do it. But yeah, no, good stuff, man. This is definitely. It looks like the chat's continuing on. Yeah, I mean,
now you have to pay us $29.99 for the tutorial.
Right. Do I have a tube buddy? What's a tube buddy? I don't know if I want a tube buddy. I'm sure it's like a YouTube thing. Hey, buddy.
Oh yeah, it's or like a video marketer's like fancy little tools.
Oh, like that. Oh, okay, no. No, I'm just everything I do is on HitFilm. Like T-Fan Page mentioned earlier, how he made his whole intro on HitFilm. Same thing with mine. I haven't used it much, but like that new one where it's zooming in the meteor field or asteroid field, whatever, and the logo kind of pops up with the lightning. All of that was done in HitFilm, and I had some pre-rendered meteors and had a bunch of them flying towards the screen, and I took inserted a camera layer and had it kind of spin as it zoomed in, so it looked like it was flying through the meteors. Put a space background behind it with some twinkling light effects on top of it, diffused blur and all that kind of crap, and then just had the logo.
You said a naughty word.
Captain America's coming after me, and then yeah, just put all the logo and effects and stuff to have it appear. So yeah, it's like I was saying before, if you can picture it, if you can imagine it, it's like that's the key right there.
And also, don't get frustrated with it. If it doesn't come out exactly what you're hoping for, you can either play around with it, or just it's how it is, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, like 3-4 years ago, with my first time at Premiere or After Effects, my gosh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where should I know where I can put this light.
Up the butt?
No, that's where Computron's putting his drill.
What do you have to say about this? Harder. What? All
right, let's see. Hotspot position. That's way too much, but it'll work once I shrink it down a little bit. Just gotta shrink it down.
I will say, though, the individual pieces for my logo is from GIMP. So.
Oh, that's another good one. Talking about like free, programs that are helpful with editing, and I just hit the mic. Hopefully that didn't make a loud ass noise.
Nope.
But yeah, GIMP. I use GIMP for Photoshop. That's what I use. Love that free stuff.
The first time I used it, I was aggravated because I couldn't figure it out. I felt like an old man. How do you do this? Where's the picture? How do you compute? I think the one thing I was frustrated on was I couldn't save it and use it, but I didn't know about like because I used just the normal paint and you just save it and it's fine. But no, you have to export from GIMP.
That's right. It's export, not save as. Save saves the project.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Happy times.
I love the fact that I discovered what layers are too.
Oh man, there's too many layers on all this stuff. Like, let's see, I've only got 14 layers on this so far, and all I've done is this little drill attack scene and a few punches with spark blast, but I've had well over 100 layers on a composition before.
Computer not just die.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't like burst into flames.
I think I've had about 200 on one shot, and all it was what was it? It was, and excuse the language, but I'm just quoting it, epic cock joke. But I had to make multiple layers of it in different colors. And I ended up making about 200 of them.
Hey, Godkey, what's going on? Welcome, Godkey Animations.
Hello. You are a god.
Oh, that's something I'm missing in on this display here. Where's BreakStream? That's what can fill up that bottom. You know, I'm sorry, I'm like OCD about it.
Well, I'm learning from your
space.
Huh? What? Who?
What?
What? Whoa, he's gigantic. Let's shrink that down a little bit. There we go. That's awesome. There he is. Hooray.
You know what the most frustrating thing from hit film is?
What's that?
When you like do something and it takes like, you know, the masking tool. I think this was the most difficult thing or the most aggravating was when I had to trace around it and I didn't I think no, because that doesn't make sense. Basically I did something like I traced around one shot and then moved on to the next shot, also traced around that and continued on. But I don't think I put the points on because you need to do that for each shot. Otherwise, it will look the same throughout the whole thing, even with the moving target. So you have to do that trace tool through each shot.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't do that. So what ended up happening was I kept moving the pieces or moving the dots frame by frame, but I never made them into a point. So I probably did like 3 or 4 of them. And then when I played the video, it was all just matching up with the one frame. So I did all that work for nothing.
Oh.
Except for one frame.
Ugh, that's brutal.
Well, at least you had that one frame.
You know what? I'm good with this one frame.
You had the experience. At least you had the experience. I'm sorry, I'm like way behind on the chat, guys. Not you guys. I'm apologizing to the viewers here. Let's see. Hey, Phantom Fox. Yeah, the channel is growing every day. I'm psyched about that. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Anybody in here that might be a new subscriber, I really appreciate it. I've noticed a jump lately, and I'm really loving it. You guys are beautiful.
Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me. There we go.
Kayanis. All right. Wait. Kayanis says I'm still on the same screen of Computron drilling Abominus. That's right. That's how I do these edits. I take 8 years to finish each stop motion.
It does take a long time for these.
I mean, it's taking it extra long because, of course, I'm getting distracted, like in the stream and everything. But yeah, it regardless, even if I wasn't streaming right now, going through these effects like frame by frame and adding everything in, it takes it's forever. But
It's just starting now, then 8 years from now.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to start telling people. When is Combiner Wars coming out?
8 years. To the day.
It's better 8 years from now than 8 years from tomorrow.
I used to get questions, is Transformers Misfortune canceled? And then season 1 would come out, and now it's like, when's season 2?
And then all of a sudden it'll just show up.
Oh, I had posted a trailer for season 2, and then the next day someone commented, when's season 2?
It's canceled. It's never coming out.
Yeah, this trailer is to signify that it's not happening.
Canceled forever.
I'm doing Minecraft videos now.
No, it's
the market is.
It's Roblox. It's not Minecraft. It's Roblox. Come on.
Gosh. I'm doing Fort Blocks.
Fort Blocks. I'm doing Fort Blocks. Battle PUBG.
Mom, I'm doing Fort Blocks and there's nothing you can do about it.
Battle the world. Battle Watch.
Battle Watch Fort.
Battleframe, you used GIMP to make break stream? That's awesome. Well, look at him now. He's taken over the live stream entirely. Let's see. Tailgates. Wait, no, Thundercat says Tailgate. Why are we fighting? Let's make a deal. Oh, you're asking why you're fighting? It's the Waifu Wars. I mean, it's in the name. So this is what behind the scenes looks like. Yeah, God Key, it's not that exciting or glamorous, really. It's pretty slow moving process, but every now and then something cool does happen. In fact, yeah, exactly. Sometimes there's lasers. Let me see if I can find a scene with lasers, because those are always
check out that epic and it's whoa.
Yeah, we got your lasers. Explosions.
You gotta find like a shot where it's just the camera movements. We got your camera movements and your camera movements.
We got your shaky cam. We got your explosions, and then we've got more shaky cam.
Cloverfield coming out February 2008.
Go Warriors.
I don't know, that was in the chat. Thank you, God Key Animations. I do appreciate it. You fools! Female Robin from Smash. What?
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Shadow Elite, welcome, buddy. Yeah, it's the best and the longest process. See, that's what I agree with that, Shadow Elite. I would say that, as long and painstaking as the stop motion is, I would say effects are probably like twice as long. I don't know that they're as painstaking because you have an undo button. So like if you do mess something up, you can you can just go back as long as you saved it. But that aside, going through actually, frame by frame and if you're trying to do the effects, as I say, right, that sounds really snooty of me, but whatever. But it's freaking takes forever.
Editing is not fun.
Actually, the part I look forward to most, I sit there like, I hate filming, this sucks, and then it's like, oh, now it's time for the good stuff.
No, the fun part is when it's finished.
Yeah, no, that's when you get to see, like, that's why I couldn't wait to put up the Predacons combining and Vegeta powering up. Like, they were both just short little scenes that I happened to finish, or at least they are mostly finished. And so I'm like, I just want to go ahead and upload these. They look cool, and it's like keeps me sane, because otherwise, yeah, you go crazy.
I think
you sit there in the corner wondering, when do I get to show people?
I can't take it.
I think Misfortune was a nightmare because I had like so many secrets that I want to tease and I couldn't. Like who was the Prime, and the whole. I don't know if anyone's seen it, so I don't want to spoil it, but something to do with Megatron and stuff like that. And I still have secrets on Misfortune with upcoming seasons. And I'm not trying to promote over your live stream, but it's like it's just a nightmare that there's stuff I want to tell and I just can't tell because I made the Megatron thing about probably a year and a half before it actually showed up on YouTube. So I just had that thing sitting there for a while with nothing to do. I couldn't show it on any video whatsoever. I had to take it because I put it on my shelf. I had to take it and move it somewhere else.
Wow.
Every time I would film something. And if it was there, I'd just have a panic attack.
Yeah, here we go. Here's where these guys get vaporized.
Spoilers!
Spoiler alert, these guys get vaporized Dragon Ball Z style.
They killed Dumbledore.
When does it all happen, though? Somewhere around here. There.
I'd say editing is the most enjoyable. You actually get to see everything start to take shape. I agree, Bob. To a degree. Just a lot of tedious work sometimes.
I agree with what you just said, T-Fan Page, that it's the most enjoyable because you, I guess, get the quickest gratification as far as being able to see what you've done.
And it's like, Mommy, look what I did!
I'm gonna hang it on the refrigerator. Give me a magnet.
You hang up your laptop on the refrigerator.
Give me a magnet.
Then it all messes up because
To put my tower computer on the fridge, can I get a super-powered magnet or something?
Alright, so these two little guys are getting vaporized. And this was something I was actually working on in a previous stream, but I didn't get all the way done. So now you can see what happens. But no, this is what I was talking about. This is not a pre-rendered effect. Like, this is something I had to draw, like mask out and draw.
Did you use the neon effect for it?
Yeah, I actually, and that's okay. So that's another thing, talking about layers, you know, and doubling up effects. Let me select this thing so you can see what I'm talking about. It is the vaporized beam. There we go. So the effects, it actually has two neon glows and then a regular glow on top of that. And the neon glows are set at different expansions and radius. Like if you can see, this one, the expansion's like really tight to it at 15, and this one's up at 40, and radius here is at 40, and radius down here is at 100. So the second neon glow is what gives it the fuzzier look, and the first neon glow is what brings that green light, you know, kind of tight around the edges. And then the third just regular glow is what makes it look like it's actually having an effect on the area around it, you know, as like the beam gets close to the figures and stuff. And
I'm wondering if you should use a blur for the edges, just so that it doesn't look as sharp. Yeah.
Now there's there's something I can do for that. With the mask, I can actually come in here, and I've got it already feathered to 2, but if I say I were to, let's see what 6 looks like. Might not even be able to tell.
I mean, that's not bad. I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, that does look a little bit better. I like that. Yeah, see with the feather, I don't know if that's showing up on your screen at all, but can you tell the feathered edges already have made an effect there? That does look better. Because I
actually use. Sorry, go ahead.
No, which one do you use?
No, I was just gonna say I use neon, and then I put it to black, and I use that to border some of my wording.
Mm-hmm.
That was just pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I do like that. That does give it the the slightly softer edge, because I had, like I said, I had feather set to 2, but it was still kind of sharp, so that does look better. And then it's going kind of slow because of all the effects that are on it, but the I have it like spread out, and these little dash marks on the side of the beam, just to give it that extra like momentum look, or a speed line overlay. You know how like there's those anime like speed lines?
Yeah.
And so I just colored them green and actually put them on the edges, and that's what gives it that kind of like momentum look. And then as you see the silhouettes start to show up, it'll probably be a bit of delay on your end, but that's what I'm talking about now, is the silhouette of the bots start to show up. That was something that was masked out. And then are you familiar with displacement?
Yeah, I think I've done it a bit, but I don't use it often though.
The first time I used displacement was to make the predator, the invisible predator effect for our predator stop motion.
Oh yeah, yeah. Then I know what you're.
Okay.
I keep forgetting about that.
So this was, I took another set of anime speed lines and used that as the parent layer for the displacement effect. And so when you, I don't know if you're able to see it on the little display screen there, but that, you know how like in Dragon Ball when they're getting like vaporized from like a Kamehameha or whatever, and you
can see their silhouette. Yeah.
Yeah, and the little dash lines are going up off of them, and they fade away. So that's what I tried to like replicate this look here with that displacement effect and the anime speed lines, and it came out pretty nice. Like let's see if I can zoom in maybe so you can see better. Move the mouse out of the way. And while that's going, I will catch up on the chat. All right, looks like Eldis is taking off. See you, buddy.
I'm sorry if I keep distracting away from the chats.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean, it's like it's a multitasking. Like I want to be able to like talk with you guys, but not talk over you too much. Still like edit and then not ignore the chat too much.
I don't know why I'm getting like a Ninja Turtle vibe from that right now.
Yeah, I've one of the laser effects that I did. Let's see, that might actually be earlier. Yeah, it's earlier in here. I drew again using the mask. Let me turn it on. Drew a laser effect, and I totally wait. That's the muzzle flash. I totally replicated the whole like Ninja Turtles look as far as what the shape of the laser. I'll move it out of there. There you go. And then if I turn the
Whoa.
Sounds like a figure just fell.
Yeah, it's Thundercracker, and he keeps falling off my shelf or my table for some reason. It's always him. I don't know why.
But yeah, whenever that shows up on your screen, that the shape of the laser and everything, because I just drew that as a mask and added the thing so I could just move it around the screen. But I totally got it from the 2012 TMNT, the one that just ended. Yeah, love that show. So yeah, a lot of my effects you'll probably get that vibe from, because I do take inspiration from that. Let's see, Godkey asked me how did I get my name. That came from the Transformers game War for Cybertron, because when you would play online, if you're playing on the Autobots, Optimus would announce your kill streaks, because it has kill streaks like Call of Duty. So like if you got a 3 kill streak as a scout class, you would have the orbital beacon rather. With spoiler, that's how I got it. But you would have the orbital beacon, which would show everyone on your radar map. And when Optimus said it, it was a lot of other music and sound effects happening in the game. So I was like, did he say orbital bacon? And of course, doing the voice, I was like, Orbital Bacon Online. And that's just how the name stuck from there. And yeah, the origin story. And Shadow asked what program it is. It's Hit Film. It looks like Bob already answered it there, but yeah. And Eldis was back, and then he left again. Anime speed lines. That's my Bulma. That's right, Godkey. Man, that's basically the angry Vegeta I was going for in that effects preview. Was just trying to get that rage and quick movement of the effects and the camera that he was just going
Legendary. Over the evolution.
I don't know much about Dragon Ball. I used to watch it though.
Shadow got triggered over the mention of War for Cybertron. Why? Because they're using that name for the new figure line, and it's got nothing to do with the video games,
Or because Steam canceled it, I guess.
right? That's annoying.
That sucks. It's lucky for people who already had it still, but for everyone else,
Yeah, lucky.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't.
gone sometimes. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Nobody plays no more. Darn it.
First, they take away Transformers Universe. Now, War for Cybertron and Falls Cybertron.
Isn't there like some new game they're trying to push now?
If you get like a hard disk copy, they'll still work with Steam.
I'm not sure.
It's true, but that's the rumor I've heard.
No,
Oh.
I'm not sure if they're doing a new game.
Godkey, I've seen By the Way I Say channel. He's really good. His stop motions are like freaky smooth. Like the figures look like they're alive or something. It's freaky, but no, his stuff is awesome. I saw he did a recent Dragon Ball stop motion, and he said in the description that he was inspired by the game, the Dragon Ball Fighters fighting game that came out recently. And I was watching some footage of that game. I can see why it would inspire him. It's amazing. It's like the cinematic finishes and stuff are beautiful. So good stuff, man.
I'm sorry if I was making noises just now. I just got Optimus Prime in his alt mode.
Time to roll out.
And he died.
So graceful.
He just rolls straight off the table onto the floor, and it's like, and Optimus dies again.
It is the Studio Series one, which is based on Revenge of the Fallen, where he died. So I guess it works.
Oh man, the Studio Series Optimus though, that one was pretty nice. Is that the one that has like the mouth plate where the original figure didn't, or the at least
yes.
the non-exclusive one?
Yes. I'm not. Is there a faceless or a face maskless version of him?
I might be thinking of the Age of Extinction one.
Evasion.
Yeah. There was. Oh god, there's like so many Optimuses out there. I can't remember.
Well, in like the Studio Series, it's like they're already doubling up on certain characters. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah. It's weird, but they announced a whole bunch of repaints, and for some reason, I want those repaints. I don't know why. Sorry,
There's-
what?
Paints for the Studio Series?
Yeah, they're doing a lockdown repaint as Shadow Raider in orange, which is based on his little drones that would walk around in the ship. They're doing Dark of the Moon Ratchet. And they're doing a Stinger repaint to make it look like the drones, the KSI Sentry drones.
Nice.
I've been gone for the last 2 weeks. I haven't seen any of this. That's new to me. I'm looking that up.
I remember the seeing the pictures of the KSI Sentry drones, and I didn't even realize that was a Stinger reuse of the Stinger thing.
It looks pretty good, oddly enough.
Yeah, that's the thing is it doesn't look bad. I didn't even catch that. Shadow says never forget the Optimus gives out the hugs, the deadly hugs.
Come here, let me give you a hug. 5 kills remaining.
You sexy.
Oh yeah, now I'm seeing that Shadow Raider KSI Sentry.
Oh my goodness, it's all coming back to me.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate the enemy team.
He has PTSD now.
Autobots win the match.
Oh wow.
It's funny about the KSI Sentry. I actually have I collect a lot of Hot Wheels, and I don't have a Pagani in red, but I do have one in blue.
Interesting.
Kind of fix the on him, or maybe I'm just Stinger.
I just ordered Stinger recently, so that's coming out soon. Or coming around here soon.
Rida,
But
Rida.
I have not liked Stinger one bit.
Really?
Everyone seems to have a different opinion on him for it came out, and
Yeah. I mean,
people have said good things about it. So again, it varies.
Give me just a sec, guys. I got to refill my water bottle. Talks amongst yourselves.
hello.
I'm kind of a third-party snob, though, so seeing in a Hasbro figure is like, gross.
Oh yeah, I don't usually buy third party because they're so expensive. I could go to Walmart and just pick up a $20 figure right there, you know. But I did get Farage recently, and I love that one.
It was, yeah, I know which one that is. Yeah, that one was cool. Yeah, I don't know. For me, it always just kind of struck me as I'd rather just save the money and just get what I really will like.
Exactly.
Kind of caged when I saw Stinger because I was like, "Oh wow, that's so cool," and now I'm like, "Oh wow."
Oh, it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, they fixed that cloth thing with the KSI Century because Stinger doesn't do that.
I believe they just tab in. They even tab into the top of the car, and they're just hanging off. Which it didn't look too bad though. And you could pretty much just leave them off to the side. They don't really do much, but eh.
I have returned with water.
Looter?
I guess we gotta stop talking bad about him.
Oh, I knew it.
He said a really naughty word while you were gone.
Water. Yeah, I bet. Like as soon as I got up, it was just like.
Every word you can think of: fudge rounds, expo, Sharpie, all of them.
Autism.
I am flabbergasted.
I mean, I have autism, so I can say that.
I have a pass. I carry it around in my wallet.
I get my get away with autism card.
Be like that guy from Transformers so he could date 15-year-olds.
Oh.
What?
No.
What was his name? Shane or whatever.
It was that stupid Age of Extinction, Romeo and Juliet.
Oh
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about like someone in the Transformers community. I was like,
Oh no, that would be. Ugh.
and then when you said his name, I was like, do you really want to say that in front of everyone?
No, wasn't the character's name Shane?
Yes.
And he drives. That was like his introduction. It's Shane and he drives.
You can't date my daughter. Yeah, well, I drive. Oh.
But he had a card. Remember, he like kept it in his wallet. He's like, this is my license to date 16-year-olds.
If you need a license to date someone, I don't.
You should. Yeah, you should question that relationship.
Might as well.
Good.
You could also park in the paralyzed parking with that. It's like that. No, sir. Only special people can park here. And it's like the Earth is flat, and it's like, oh, sorry, sir.
Terribly sorry.
Go on with your day. Oh God, sorry. I hate transforming the Optimus, and I love transforming the Optimus at the same time. It's a mixed bag for me.
That's the Revenge of the Fallen one?
It's the Studio Series still.
So now, is that the one that was like classically impossible to transform?
The Revenge of the Fallen original leader one? Yes. Even though I pretty much had no issue transforming it, except for plugging the arms in on the front. but I still managed. Someone made a bet with me saying, "Oh, you wouldn't be able to transform that in under 5 minutes," and I did in like 4 minutes 50 seconds.
Oh wow.
That's pretty impressive. I'm pretty sure everything from Revenge of the Fallen I couldn't transform. And even though being a fan of Transformers, I can't seem to get it right without instructions.
Get to Mudflap nowadays. Like, I tried to transform them recently just to see if I could figure it out, and it's such a puzzle. I can't remember how to do that anymore.
Is that the ice cream truck one?
No, the deluxe, just the separate ones on the Chevy Trax, and
Yeah.
Hit my low point with not being able to transform stuff because I was messing around with like a Combiner Wars figure. I think it was like Alpha Bravo or something. Like, oh yeah, this should be easy. It's only like 3 steps.
and then they're throwing the curveball at you.
I couldn't remember what to do with the legs. And I'm going, oh no, I'm an idiot now.
Yeah, for having a similar transformation, a lot of them open up in a different way.
Going, it's like, why aren't the legs working? I thought they would be like something where you just kind of push on them and they would just jam up or something. Yeah. Something's wrong here.
Yeah, like the original.
I'm concerned I wouldn't be able to transform the one-step changers.
You know what? Funny enough, I the first time I tried to transform the Age of Extinction one-step Grimlock because it was like $3 at the toy fair, I thought, why not? I'll just buy it. I could not get it to transform in its robot mode. For some reason, it just kept on getting stuck. I was doing the right thing too. It's just it would not go.
Sometimes the instructions are way too vague.
Open.
Or like, you know how they're at that weird kind of like tilted angle, and so it's like, I fold it where? Which direction?
Apparently, Studio Series Brawl is just the worst when it comes to instructions.
So, I mean, obviously I've seen tons of pictures and stuff of the Studio Series, but what exactly is, like, have they upscaled anything, or is it all just better paint jobs?
Well, it's all new molds. The only remolds are anything from like the last night. The only real upscale would be the Starscream.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering, because, like, for instance, like Studio Series Lockdown, I remember people thought that the one that came out when Age of Extinction came out was fine as a figure, but it was too small. So I'm like, did Studio Series just upscale him, or is it a brand new mold?
Oh, I think. Well, they made him taller. I'm sure of that because the original one was a really short deluxe.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with because now he can line up with that Last Night Optimus, and that's all I really need.
Oh shit, SwagWave in here.
Yeah, SwagWave.
Hold on, I'll see if I can add him to the call. What's going on, buddy?
Also, Cap said a naughty word.
No, we said bunches of naughty words so far. And it's hard to monitor language when there's a freaking waifu war going on in the chat.
Yeah. My Christian Minecraft waifu war.
But yeah,
if we devolve into like a Minecraft or a Roblox waifu war, there's no connection to the world anymore if that happens.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get on Discord. Awesome. So okay, I think we can handle 4 people. We've been well behaved enough so far, don't you think?
I don't know. My elbows are on the table.
Oh, that's it. I'm pulling this stream right over.
Oh no!
I'm getting the belt.
Okay. I have a PTSD flashback.
Right? No, please.
Daddy, no. This will teach you for spilling the cinnamon.
Oh man, the cinnamon.
I don't know why. I didn't even enter a SwagWaves contest. I knew I wasn't gonna win anything, but it was like, I'll just let other people do it.
Well, this
I'm gonna join, and then it was sort of like, oh crap, I'm leaving in the middle of it.
SwagWave.
This particular contest we're doing like tournament style.
Yo, what's up?
So, hey, what's up, buddy?
Dude.
My whole computer just went down. Good thing I don't mind about what my desktop image is. Changed that wallpaper a little while ago.
Now I know your Facebook. Now I'm gonna send you oh wait, I did.
All right, now I gotta add Swagwave's logo. Well, I guess if I leave this screen up, everyone can see who's talking. Although I'm sure that's like a tiny. I don't know what's going on.
They can hear me, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Edit more gunplay.
Oh,
Fiddlesticks.
I was about to say, Swagwave's Captain America's like #1 public enemy. His the first word on the stream was like,
dude, it's just I can't control it, man.
it's all good. We've all slipped up tonight. I've slipped up before. It's not like I haven't done it.
I've slipped up with I hate Jews, but you know.
Oh
It's
my.
just
Now
my style
now we are banded.
and raw.
Yeah. Bandit.
I just like being really real and really raw.
Double expelled.
Hey, you're my kind of guy.
Oh my.
Talk dirty to me.
Jesus.
Oh
What are
no.
we talking about here? War for Cybertron? What?
Oh no, it killed the display capture.
Just editing in Fall of War.
Fall of Wartron.
Game of War Throne.
That's
Yeah.
good. I'm just chilling, playing video games.
Drinking the bud.
Trying not to get murdered while I'm
You try to
talking.
get you try not to get murdered all the time.
I'm like holding my laptop in my lap as I move the remote and talk to you guys.
All right, I'll use this opportunity to catch up on the chat, man. I barely even saw when you got in here, buddy.
Oh, trying to punch me? Okay. No, yeah, I joined in a couple of minutes ago. And I was like, oh, I want to join. Oh.
Yeah, we got All Hail Megatron. We got TF fan page.
No.
Not him.
Yes, him.
They're all over us. I need help. Ah!
That T-Fan pig, he just wants attention. Don't listen to him.
Wait, we got a fan page here too.
Yeah. It's a whole party.
Woo!
Godkey's asking when the Dragon Ball video is going to be out. That's going to be out after Combiner Wars. Isn't that the next thing we're doing? Because I already started working on it. I hope so.
That should be out like first couple of weeks of August.
Yeah, because Combiner Wars is a day or two away.
Am I in any of your guys' stuff? I forget.
Like voicing?
Yeah.
I
feel like
I don't know, but if you want to be, I'll keep that in mind. I didn't even know if you were interested. We don't necessarily like put out like casting calls. Like a lot of times I just, because like I know a lot of the guys from Crosshairs groups and like the audio nights and all that kind of, so I just go to them. I'm like, hey guys, like here, I need some more voices. But like, yeah, if you're interested, like let me know. Plus we've got some projects coming up that are so like the cast is so expansive.
Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we're gonna hold some actual.
We don't
cast.
want like all of our characters sounding the same.
Exactly.
You know what's funny with me and Larry? It's just like I send them lines and I'm like, do them.
Do them now.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have some casting calls to bring some new people in. I've already brought a couple new people in on this Combiner Wars video that haven't really been in our
Oh.
previous video.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind voicing for you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
I just thought I already did a while back. So.
I don't think so.
I know I was in a live stream with All Hail Megatron.
Oh, was that what was that for? Was that a SwagWave thing or was that for something else?
No, I think it was just a basic live stream. Can't remember.
Memory is not what it used to be these days.
No. Who are you, my grandson?
I'm gonna take advice from Mr. I'm my own grandpa.
I'm not crazy. You're my grandpa and my uncle.
Now I want some Slurm.
Yo, Thundercat.
Yeah, it's like I would catch up on the chat, but it's just waifus. It's just Waifu Wars.
Well, you just gotta wait for the Waifu Wars to finish, and then you'll just deal with it after the fog of war.
Oh, they never end.
When the dust settles, we go for the scraps.
Waifu wars are eternal.
A lot of people are online. Merit Movies is online.
Oh, yeah?
Laser Pass, Text.
John Cena.
John
Cena
Cena.
and Mad Moon Skills.
I kind of cringed when they were trying to make John Cena like a big thing, where they're like, "Oh, let's put John Cena in the Bumblebee costume and surprise people." And then there was when he was going up to the booth and they had the music playing, and it's like, "Oh my God, it's John Cena!" And I'm like, "Okay."
Did they laugh at him?
No, well, they went, "Oh my God," but it was like not that big of a deal. It's just John Cena. Not everyone's a wrestling fan.
I don't know. I'm still not big on him acting. He's fucking terrible. Oh, oops, he's terrible.
Naughty word! Watch your fucking language.
Oh, need like a.
He's not an actor. He should just stop. I feel like he got on that bandwagon, that wrestler turned actor bandwagon when it was still new, and it just didn't work out for him.
Tried to follow in
And
the
truly,
Rock's
he's only a meme
footsteps.
at this point.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be bad in the Bumblebee games.
I'm sure he has like minimal to no lines.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't open his mouth, we should be fine.
He's gonna be standing there in the background looking menacing with a gun. He might do like a couple wrestling moves. I wouldn't be surprised.
He wins an award. God, what if he wrestles Bumblebee?
Oh my god.
I remember when the first few movies The Rock was in that he couldn't go without doing like a suplex at some point in the movie.
And now they want him in the next Kingsman film, and I'm sure they're going to do the same thing they did with Sam Jackson.
Terrible.
No.
I actually enjoyed that.
Which one?
It was Kingsman with Sam Jackson.
I'm interested in that movie Glass. Speaking of Sam Jackson.
Oh yeah, but I never saw the first two. But I want to see them.
I saw Split. Split was really good.
See, I saw Unbreakable, but I haven't seen Split.
Split was the one with
And Professor Xavier, man.
Yeah, James McAvoy. Yeah,
Going
yeah.
all crazy.
He starts listening to the voices in his head and starts going with them.
Just like I always told them to.
Go watch it.
Listen to the voices. Do as they say.
Drink milk from the carton.
Ignore the expiration date.
It's
Red means go.
Frenzy is blue and Rumble is red.
Oh god.
That's going too far. If they make another film about a mini bot, I want Beachcomber, and I want it to be the Golden Lagoon.
Oh, is that the one where he's like, like little birds and stuff were landing on him, and he's like, "Ooh, deepo do bop boop bow."
Oh wow! Oh my god! I want Owen Wilson to voice
Yeah.
this gold stuff. Wow!
Wow. Yeah, this is great.
And then Vince Vaughn comes in.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, have we found out who Martin Short is voicing in the Bumblebee movie yet?
I feel like he's gonna be like Bumblebee's couple of different voices.
You think so?
Maybe.
Isn't it?
I'm just worried that it's the start of a new trend. Terrible voice actors. So that maybe they are going to bring Owen Wilson in to voice Rodimus.
Owen.
Oh yeah.
Rodimus?
Be like, oh wow! Look, I'm gonna be a Prime. Oh wow.
I'm gonna say
Wow.
wow.
This is the Matrix. Wow, this is great.
I blame myself for the death of Optimus Prime. Wow. Then he's got a tiny cowboy hat.
Let's not forget that.
Look at me, Spike. I'm fishing. Wow. I caught a big fish. Wow.
Port. Wow.
At Rodimus, he's so hot right now. Rodimus.
Is Rodimus gonna be in the movie?
I don't know if he is. I just got the last night,
Or
or
Hot
not last
Rod,
night.
or whatever? He may be
Power
called.
of the Primes one. Yeah, Power of the Primes Rodimus isn't really that good. I had to return the first one.
Oops.
Oops, poops.
Thought that figure was vomit inducing though.
It was, but then I got Ripper Snapper and I forgot.
Oh, the Terracons are great.
Pretty sure my Walmart still has like 20 Ripper Snappers there.
Yeah, Walmart's been real hit or miss for Transformers for me because like sometimes I'll go in there and the pegs are literally empty. They might have like one or two figures, and sometimes they'll have, like everything from the Generations line.
They had the mini bots at my Walmart, but I just missed them. Got word from some guy that actually works there.
Oh, nice. Got a source on the inside.
Yeah. I know people from the inside.
Friends in high
It's a lot
places.
like yours, except I'm pretty sure they forgot Hasbro as a brand.
Yeah, you didn't hear from me.
Does anybody else think this little Micromaster fire truck looks like Robots in Disguise Optimus?
It does, and I wish we had already Optimus.
Yeah. Like, especially the fire truck mode, it looks very much like RD Optimus. And of course, the face is different. It's like Orion Pack's head or face or whatever on an RID Optimus Minicon.
That would work as like what Ultra Magnus with who's the little guy that's inside him?
Maggie Moo?
Who's the little guy that's inside him? Oh, Hot Rod. No, Minimus Man.
Oh wow.
Wow. Magnus. It's so big.
Oh my god.
Who's Hot Rod? He's the little boy that lives inside of my mouth. Whatever you say, Mr. Magnus.
Ultra Magnus, I got the Matrix of Leadership, and Magnus is like, you're too old for me now.
Well, no offense, Hot Rod, but you're a 16-year-old robot, and I don't need you here.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to do Subway commercials. I'm glad they're doing Micromasters, though, including Flask, as they call him now.
Flask?
Yeah, they changed Flake to Flask.
flake.
What a
Flask,
flake.
where they're like,
A snowflake.
like talking about drinking.
It's a drunk Autobot that has missiles, so for the
If he
kids.
transforms into a flask, I kind of need a new one.
I want a Arctic version of him so I can call him a snowflake. That was my dumb joke of the day.
My goodness. The chat is like a mosh pit.
Really, I haven't looked in a while.
It's just don't do it, guys. Don't do it. I'm warning you. It's too late. My eyes can't.
My eyes!
Or is it?
Where's what? Can you stand up?
How much Waifu War is it?
Oh, I don't even know where they're at. Like I've best Waifu Omega Supreme. That's the thickest waifu. It's Omega.
Damn, Omega be thick.
Supreme thickness.
El Supremo.
Somebody's microphone just farted.
Oh,
She sounds durable.
oh my.
Oh man. I didn't even. How long have we been going for here?
I think about 2 hours now. Let's see. Yeah, just about 2 hours.
My
At
word.
least this live chat has been 2 hours of Waifu Wars.
It never ends. There it is. That's the face you make when you're in the Waifu Wars. That
Who is that?
That is the tiny turbo step-up.
Damn.
that face you make when you're stuck in the
So
Waifu
ugly.
Wars. Is that a trophy on his forehead? It looks like a trophy.
Oh my god! I have the Mario Cup on my forehead.
A winner is you.
You win.
Winner. We'll go ahead and enlarge that. It's beautiful. It's a work of art.
Now I'll leave Earth for no reason.
Full of plot holes and grammatical errors.
I think I love that part the most, and I don't know why.
Yeah, because yeah. Now
The big brain is winning again.
for no reason.
Now I will leave Earth for no reason.
Oh my goodness.
And it's all thanks to my local library.
Now serving waifu sandwiches at your local waifu cafe.
With one pickle.
Seafood special.
Oh, now I want sushi.
Oh.
That.
Sushi is very good. I usually get the tuna roll and unagi.
Ooh. I'm usually just fine with like California roll. You know, keep it
Oh
simple.
no, you can't. No, not the California roll.
I like crab.
SwagWave denounces your California roll.
You know what? Stop the waifu war. We're gonna have a sushi war.
Sushi war. Sushi
I
fight.
I can't eat the California spicy tuna, Boston, all those basic ones. I'm just not a fan.
So what crazy
What?
type of sushi nonsense are you into, sir?
I like those extravagant, weird ones with all those weird sauces, or if they're fried or something.
Cream cheese and all sorts of
Oh,
wacky.
I like that too, actually.
Good
Avocado.
enough for you, huh?
All those weird ingredients.
Mad
Not
Monk,
much of the sushi war. I like that too.
Mad Monk Ziggy says, "Great, now I want sushi." We've got people in the chat wanting sushi now. We sold. So what's Megatron? What have we sold? Hit film. We've sold some sushi
Yeah, no,
tonight.
you. I mean,
We should get
yeah,
sponsorships.
We've sold this guy right here, this little fat faced fucker. Oh man.
Be pitchmen.
When you kill Ironhide and ask for forgiveness.
A deal had to be made.
This guy looks like he would talk like a mix between Sentinel Prime's actual voice, like the Leonard Nimoy voice, and Admiral Akbar.
It looks like Sentinel Prime trying to do an impersonation of a fish.
A deal had to be made with Megatron. With Megatron. Megatron gave me $1 billion. I am deemed it worthy to work with you, not for you. You would be wise to remember that.
He just barely understand.
Right. I am playing with my part. Those two.
Oh, and I think we have started a sushi war because now they're on about spicy tuna, spicy salmon, Mexican rolls.
Spicy tuna. They got my attention now.
Volca-
Protein.
There's something. There was like the volcano roll, rainbow roll, the happy ending roll,
The Godzilla.
the Godzilla roll,
That one's always good, no matter where you go.
the happy ending.
What's that, like sushi and a blowjob?
Please.
Happy ending, please.
Yeah, it's a family restaurant.
Oh, that needs to be a wizard ring. The happy ending ring. Happy ending, please.
Oh God.
It's just onion rings on a pickle.
Oh, we've gone too far. Bob comes in, he goes, "What have I missed?" As Thanos said, "Everything."
I'll snap my fingers and this conversation will end.
Half the stream gets wiped out.
You see all their words turn to dust on your computer, and it's like, oh no, now I got dust.
They're like,
Aw, shit.
they're in the Discord server, just like fading away.
And then Sam Jackson comes in, like, oh, mother, fades away.
What perfectly timed fade effects. Just cut him off right at the last minute. Plus, it gave him just enough time because Maria Hill had already faded away, but his fade gave him just enough time so he could use his old school beeper to page Captain Marvel.
Oh damn, this is happening. I got page my girlfriend.
I'm gonna laugh if the Captain Marvel movie opens with her like pulling a beeper from her hip, and it's like she's like, "Oh, it's from Nick Fury," and it just says like 911 on it, like, "Oh, it's emergency. Call
She's like,
now."
Oh, after 30 years, you finally call. That face you make when you're trapped in the Waifu Wars.
It's a trap. I can't get it. It's a trap.
2-for-1 at the sushi bar. It's a trap.
Oh, what is this glorious little booger face right here?
That's Tiny Turbo's Ratchet from the same wave.
I want them all. They're all so ugly and adorable at the same time.
I love him.
I love this. Look at this little booger face. He's got like a nose.
He looks like a green Winnie the Pooh. Oh god.
Oh, wait a minute. The Waifu Wars Disney edition, where the waifu sandwiches are magically delicious. It's a good one, It's a good one, Thundercat.
I see what's happening here.
Oh man, that didn't take long. The sushi war didn't last a bit. It's like a few entries into the sushi war, and then it was just like gone.
No one said it was great.
Back to the waifus. I mean, you can't really argue the waifus have more appeal than the sushi. I mean,
I the sushi.
I don't know. I'm pretty hungry.
I have a mayonnaise.
And I like simple things like a California roll.
Like an artist. I can say that. I have the card.
This guy's face is just—it's like my new favorite thing. My life is pain. Go away. I just want to eat crumbs.
Well, when Bulkhead knows you need that.
Oh, Merritt, what's up?
Merritt Movies.
Merritt Movies has entered the chat.
Merritt, I loved your last round 2 entry, by the way.
What, Ziggy? Where did you get sushi at 1 o'clock in the morning?
7-Eleven.
Now I'm jealous. Now I want
7-Eleven. Oh no.
Well, I was about to say now I'm jealous, but I don't know if I want any gas station sushi. But
That's pretty much where I started from with sushi. Sadly enough.
At a gas station?
No, it was like a corner store.
Oh, okay. Because like I know sometimes gas stations have like a Subway in them, or they'll like serve pizza or whatever, but I haven't seen one that serves sushi yet.
Love the 7-Eleven hot dogs.
It is. Yeah.
I don't know if that's just me though.
I've had some. We have what's called. I mean, we have 7-Eleven here, but not that many. We have a Quick Trip. The gas stations is like all over the place here. Is called Quick Trip, and they've got hot dogs that are pretty good.
I had Smokies recently. That was really good. Especially with the cheese inside them. As long as it doesn't like open up and the cheese is just everywhere, and now you.
Wait, still talking about sushi?
It's pronounced sushi.
It's pronounced tofu. Kagami. Guacamole and jalapeno chips.
What's up? What's up?
Wait, is that... Why do I hear Bender's voice saying guacamole? Did he say guacamole?
I can't remember.
Or maybe some character that... now I'm forgetting his name. John DiMaggio.
I know I'm quoting the Steve Brule thing from Tim and Eric.
People are starting to ask, whoa, is SwagWave in the stream? And I forgot that I had put this beautiful Squishface on top of our logos, and so nobody could see who it was.
You need to put the Squishface as the thumbnail.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Glorious.
Yeah, my permission.
High definition Squishface.
Coming at you live with blast processing.
Coming at you from downtown.
Squishface does what Nintendo doesn't. All right, I am saving the image so I can make it the thumbnail.
Oh, yes, actually, yes.
Wait, what happened? What did I miss?
Oh.
When Megatron ruins everything.
And then there's one above it.
Well, this is just my turn on the Xbox.
I think tiny turbos have now become my favorite.
Is that the name of this line, Tiny Turbos?
Oh.
Yeah. They have 3 series now of tiny turbos. I have most of series 3, and then I've also got the box that they're usually displayed in.
Tiny turbos.
Tiny turbos. Oh my.
Oh.
Bob says that Swagwave needs to do a video with Squishface.
Who is that Squishface again? They said that's Ratchet.
No.
There's Ratchet.
No, that's his name, Squishface. Yeah, no, it's Sentinel Time.
You could just hear the enthusiasm just rolling off of him.
Yeah, didn't you know? It's like a new character. Got Dropkick, Shatter, Squishface. He's in there.
Yeah, he's the final boss in Combiner Wars.
He's in the Bumblebee movie.
Final boss.
He's the mastermind.
It was gonna be in Transformers Universe, but they cut it.
Oh man.
He just eats you.
It was Squishface all along.
Predaking takes off his mask and is Squishface.
This is no longer. Yeah, I have to change the thumbnail. The whole description of this stream is getting changed. I didn't add any effects. Well, I added a few. A few effects were added. Okay, now the Waifu Wars are just getting weird, talking about Toriel from Undertale. Turkey rolls.
I'll be right back.
My word. This is what happens. This is the face you make when you party too hard. Squishface.
Laser Dads, I want Squishface as a poster in my bathroom right in front of my toilet.
Yes.
To get you in the mood.
He looks like he's taking his shit. Look at him.
He does.
Did we lose T fan page? Or no, he said he'd be right back. That's right. Not paying attention. What are you up to, Swagwave?
I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront
The new 1 or 2?
2.
Game brings out the worst in me.
Transformers Misfortune, Season 1, Episode 1, but everyone's face is Squishface.
Oh.
Squishface's life.
Squishface's love?
Squishface is life.
But everyone.
Well, Ratchet does look like Shrek, so.
Yo, in Madison, Wisconsin, they're doing a Shrek Fest.
What?
Yes.
Oh my
So
God.
Wisconsin is known for just having a bunch of festivals, like for random stuff. Like it's the city of festivals, or well, Milwaukee anyway. And I got a flyer on Facebook inviting me to Shrek Fest 2018.
I mean,
Well,
now I gotta
obviously
go to
you
Shrek
gotta go.
Fest.
And apparently, it's all about like love and life.
At Madison, Wisconsin?
Yes.
So it's
There's a trailer for it. Oh, wait, actually, there's a trailer for it on YouTube.
so
There's
it's
like
an
a
orgy.
promotional ad. I'm
That's
sure
gotta be an orgy or something.
it's gonna be like watching Shrek outside in the lawn.
Now I have to go to Shrek Fest. Okay, let's see how expensive Madison, Wisconsin would be to fly to.
Shrekfest.
$2.
Wants to go to Madison? Sure, for free. First class.
Okay.
Remember, we're sorry.
For people to go to it.
Dang.
I am so lost in the chat. I'm not even trying anymore.
Six says, "Are you guys going to watch Shrek 5? Comes out next year."
Shrekfest 2018.
I mean,
Oh, I think I found it.
I think we're alone now. There
What?
doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah,
Put
there
the
you
link
go.
in. It's the 2018 promo.
Oh God, that scared me already. That the title looks like a warning. Shrekfest is coming.
Brace yourselves for Shrekfest.
Hold your finger.
She looks like she needs help.
Yeah. Clench those butt cheeks. Shrekfest.
Coming this year.
Oh my gosh.
Order now for 30 minutes of bonus content.
I feel like this is the PSA.
Are you ready to
not go
get
Madison.
Shreked?
To get Shreked.
Get
The people
Shrek
in
right
this
up the
actually
dome.
real.
That is horrifying.
I would love to get Shreked up the donkey though, but not with strangers.
Give
No,
Shrek.
if I saw this Shrek mascot coming running at me, I'd probably just like run the other way.
Look at those eyes. Who looked at that and said, "Yep, this is good. Go ahead and greet the kids with that. Go out there."
We gotta give him like eyelashes and a little bit of makeup around the eyes. Well, it's on him.
Yeah, no, this focus group was made up entirely by 3 dudes on drugs.
Shrek looks like
And
he's
a
on
tree.
drugs. What is going on?
Meth, I'm never sleeping ever.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Save
Do you
us.
think they'll all be in robes and start chanting that?
Save us, Squishface. Save us. Kill him, Swagwave. Kill him. Get the headshot.
Oh, I have a lightsaber right now, and I'm just slicing dudes.
Yeah, I heard the buttons going crazy.
Come
Be
here.
able to block long.
Come here. No, you don't.
Come here.
Oh, Darth Maul.
Slices and dices.
Come here. Megatron.
Say the one. Which one?
I'm the hero of the freaking rebellion.
Special now, aren't we?
Yeah, you
I
better.
suck as that guy so badly.
This is the craziest. What is this stream about? I don't know. But that's okay.
Whole video on Volcanicus, and someone wrote a comment saying, "Yeah, my grandma has the same problem with the shoulder pads." What?
What?
What's going on? Your grandma?
I should write back. You know, your grandma's not a Dinobot.
Ask
Which
if
Dinobot is your grandma?
Yeah, did
One of the cool ones or one of those extra ones, the spares?
she's a Beast Wars Dinobot.
Okay, you're a spare.
Your grandmother destroyed the golden disc? Get over here. Bob wants to know if you're going to Shrekfest, Swag.
If he buys a ticket.
Oh, really? So if somebody bought you a ticket, you'd go? Would you?
Ticket and a ride.
You'd have to document your journey.
My transcending journey to Shrek Fest.
We'll totally meet up at Shrek Fest.
Shrek Fest cosplay group. This guy wins.
We should make our own convention.
That would be awesome.
Not for Waifu Wars.
Oh, man. Squishface Con.
Play.
All right. Well, I say we wrap up the stream there, guys, unless you have anything else to discuss.
Brain cells can we kill?
I know, that's what I'm like, oh, I feel myself starting to space out.
I'm pretty sure Shrek Fest did that. Yeah.
Oh man. That was it. Did me in. No, this was actually a lot of fun though. I appreciate you guys coming on the stream here, having some fun. What is this? Oh my goodness. There's the thumbnail right there.
That's the best. Photoshop Sentinel's face on that.
Yeah. Just looking back. You know you want it.
We finally figured out who's the best waifu.
Squishface's best waifu. Squishface has won the Waifu Wars. That was the
twist this whole time. It was right under our noses.
It was staring us right in the face this whole time. Literally.
With this stupid mouth.
Yeah, with this big dumb face.
I'm the best waifu. Next time on Waifu Wars Z. Squishface dominates all.
Next time on Waifu Wars.
That's every time on Waifu Wars.
Well, it's still next time.
Oh man.
You'll never believe it. The same damn thing.
Yeah. No one will ever see it coming, but it's the same thing every time.
Oh my god! Mom, I need to see that episode!
Oh, it's gonna be a nail biter.
You'll never believe him! It's the same thing!
Now we're all waiting for the SH Figure Arts waifu figures.
Yeah. SH Figure Arts Smush Face or whatever.
Squishface. Oh, Figure Arts Squishface. I'd buy that for $1.
All right. I'll contact them and be like, all right, here we go. Look at this photo. Make a toy. Done.
Mm-hmm. Give me all the articulation, but his face must remain squished.
You unsquish his face. I swear to G.
Mother of Primus.
Let's see.
Oh gosh, what is this? Fan art?
Figure Art Shrek. We need a SwagWave. You need to do a Shrek stop motion.
Halloween special.
This Shrek Fest, the stop motion.
Oh my god.
Please.
Let's get Shrek.
This summer.
Recreation of your experience at Shrek Fest.
This summer, get Shreked. Shrek Fest. The stop motion. Rated R.
Starscream comes in and is like, Shrek is dick! And he kills him.
Oh man. Oh wait, should I scroll down to this? Oh wow. Wait, is that what he really looks like?
But yeah,
All
that's the
zoomed
figure.
out and far away?
Yep.
I still see a trophy on his head, on his forehead. He still has a squish face. Does he even have any articulation whatsoever?
He's got ball joints in the arms.
What's the name of this line?
Tiny Turbo Changers Sentinel Prime from the Transformers Movie Edition toy line.
Tiny Turbo Changers.
The problem is that it's a blind bag pack, so
No
good luck.
way.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna want Sentinel Prime.
Oh, it's going for like $50 on eBay now.
Everybody wants Squishface. We're all sick of the booger face Ratchet.
Yeah.
$50 on eBay, you say?
I don't know
That's
how
well
much
spent.
it's really going for.
I'll take 2.
I'll take $1 million.
Headshots.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you hanging out in the stream. This was a lot of fun. We should join another one sometime. I already know that T Fan Page does live streams. I've been to a couple of his. All Hail Megatron 1000. You just started doing streams, right?
And then, but most of the time I get derailed very easily.
Well, look at what's happened here. And then and then Swagwave, I know that you're doing streams now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing streams while I'm filming.
So everybody, if you're not already, which I'm pretty sure you are, because that's how you've probably found me, is from one of these 3 guys anyway. But if not, check them out. Join their streams next time. And yeah, we should do another one of these group calls sometime.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Am I away from...
Take care.
Yeah, I'd like to celebrate your 10,000 T-Fan Page.
I am 164, I believe, away from it.
Oh, man.
10K is a big deal.
That's awesome.
Damn, son.
You're in the big leagues.
I'm one of the big boys now.
Yes, and eventually we'll have an official Waifu Wars stream, the Super Waifu Tyson Z featuring Beast Waifus.
I mean, I didn't get prepared, but if I get prepared,
Yeah, see, that's what, yeah, you never know. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks, everyone.
Next time on Waifu War Z. No, wait, that's not right. Next time on Orbital Bacon Z.